What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Merrowstrand episode 0.
Why am I covered?
Yeah, wait, I want to be in here.
Oh.
Am I behind his jar?
Giant, look at me.
The wrong scene! Yeah, there it is!
Welcome to Merrowstrand episode 0.
I was like, bro, I know my forehead's huge, but come on, give a guy a break. I'm
Waved at
old.
nothing.
It's no sensitive, man.
My character's not gonna last that long. Got it. Okay. All right.
Nothing scuffed here.
Foreshadowing.
Hey guys, we're professionals.
We're something.
Hi, chat.
Chat.
This is a ridiculous table. I love the characters we've got sitting here. I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna play.
Oh my gosh, it's excited.
Let's go.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Dude.
Oh,
Here we go!
let's go. Get wrecked.
It's like it's the last of Tuesdays all over again.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That'll get updated.
Maybe.
Yeah,
We're gonna be like deep into like RP. Everybody's gonna be about to cry, and all of a sudden you hear,
Yes!
A big boat host comes through.
Although
Oh, no.
I just noticed I'm the only one not wearing like black, so I'll be right back.
I got the memo.
I don't have a normal speaking voice. I might go Alexor!
I just have to shut it off.
All I have are funny effects.
You know, when you're 3 voodoo rangers deep into the back end of the show and you
Is this a
don't
Ford
want
Tough
to, yeah, like a rock. You haven't even heard our Bush's Baked Bean commercial yet.
Yes!
Yes, there it is.
Oh God, please.
Cue the
Real
music.
American
We need
Bush's
Bush's baked beans.
I don't have the
35
fucking,
minutes of Bush's baked beans.
I don't have the song in this fucking profile, and if I did play it, it would just be 20 minutes of us cutting infomercials again. Call your friend you haven't
Prop
talked to
number 1.
in the
Your
last
best
5
Bush's-
years. Tell me still fucking wrong. Bush's Baked Beans.
Will it play? Might be too low. There it is.
God damn it, radio.
I put a button here for a reason.
does it display as Bush's baked beans?
You're a
Yes,
hero.
it's called Bush's faked beans.
Bush's faked beans.
How much of the clip do you have?
I have it on the button push.
Oh, my God.
It was a saucy night. I put that on there. I didn't remember where it was. I had to look it up in the tree. I'm like, where is that button? Where is that button? I know where my fart button is.
Priorities.
Yep. Welcome, everybody. If you got Voodoo Rangers, raise them. They're sponsors for another year because they have poor taste in both men and women now.
Wait a minute.
You like it. You like it. You know you want more of it.
It's so good. No code, just buy it.
No code. Just buy it.
Everybody give our friend IceRocker a warm Voodoo Ranger welcome for finally breaking up the fucking
Finally,
Tuesday
right?
Boys Club.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I think that was the whole thing. It was like, I really need a woman to join it on. I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Oh, we've
I
known.
think I fit that.
Hey, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. All right, you're here.
What we don't know is eventually she's gonna grow a beard. So.
Who says I don't shave it down now? Actually, I have one. I have a wizard beard.
You're a hairy wizard.
You're a wizard.
A real Merkin. What else can I
You're a
say
wizard,
to
Ice.
possibly get my sponsorship taken away on this screen?
Yeah.
It's I only redeem myself live event to live event, and then they have that 6 months where there's no con, and they're like, this guy's on the payroll for what? Oh yeah, he's the guy who shows up. That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Oh yeah, yeah.
There he is.
We love you, Voodoo. Thanks for empowering our shenanigans. You're the best.
if you didn't have us if we didn't have you to power us, I don't know what we would.
Is that the
What if
the
I don't know
video
what
kid,
I
big bad
do.
evil guy?
Fruit Force is actually one of our characters this time? This is it.
This is what you get.
Ranger,
Surprise,
man.
guys, that's my
The
character.
forbidden.
You know,
He's an undead warlock.
That's what I should have been. A voodoo ranger. God,
He's a hop elemental.
Act of the beer.
I'm going to tell you, hey, for everybody that's out there right now that wants to do a D&D show that messages me about like all the different production shit we do, I'll be honest, if you just put your cast on the bottom, if you just invested in ping and put your cast down at the bottom, you'd have a lot better time than you trying to put together all the bullshit that I have to do before the production. If you just did this, your show would look 99 times fucking better and be easier to fucking run.
We yell at them every time. Quit putting us in boxes. We just want to hang out down here and touch each other. Out like I can lick Adam's ear. And,
Hey.
I can't touch you from here, Feisty. You're so far away from me.
So
look at that. I already did the wrong arm.
we did an experiment. We did an experiment without nameplates and just rotating character boxes, and it exposes us at how much we look at the fucking screen to go check people's fucking characters' fucking names. Yeah.
For at least like a solid 4 weeks, I'm like, what's your character's name again? Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
You're playing in
dude.
3 games a week. You need that.
I mean, I don't know. IRL, hello, my name is sticker. Everybody has to put it on before they jump on stream, you know?
For an entire year's campaign, I called Recoil Radio.
I mean, to be fair, they're like the same person. Let's be real.
I mean, I was his favorite.
Ah, fuck Leightash. The dude ran away in the first battle, and the rest of it fucking set the tone. He's hid in the outhouse. He was a dirty wook.
Goddamn whoops. Goddamn whoops.
I was a god.
That's the only character where you could turn a nat 1 into something good for you.
What can I say?
He fought better
it was
on his
bound-
back.
It was bound to happen at some point. So.
No, it's true. He did. He fought
Yeah.
much better after he threw his
Like
nat 1.
Okay, for context, in case
I've
you
seen that
didn't
video.
know, I was on a casting couch, and
We call that couch meme. You just say couch meme.
I can get
Couch meme.
I can get girls and guys like you $1,000 to $3,000 a day.
all you gotta do is roll ones.
Oh,
You guys are
man.
getting
Lucky
paid.
for you, I'm the best in the biz.
Oh my god.
As I become the proverbial spatula that peels us from that sticky pleather couch back into this campaign.
Oh, that's right. We're here to talk about D&D. Damn it.
Guys, can you tell it's been a while?
Oh yeah,
We missed
Been a
it.
while
save us from ourselves.
since I could hold it in my hand.
I really don't want to take a 2-month break from fucking D&D ever again. So if they could just not have a complete collapse of the hobby again while we have the holidays and I'm finishing 3 fucking campaigns, that'd be great. But
That's like really one of the saddest scenes, right? Like you're like, okay, Grandma, I'll see you next year. As you're like leaving the holiday break, and you like close the door behind her, and just the house inside just implodes.
She's waving back at you, but she has a tear rolling down the side of her face, like, uh-huh.
Yeah, it'll be great. I'll see you next season.
little did I know, Grandma was already dead inside.
Yeah.
Literally.
Grandma's been dead inside since the 60s.
Oh,
Also, my system's broken, and everything you do that you try to correct it is, I'm gonna fuck you over with rolls.
so we did some good misdirection on the buildup of this.
Colorful.
And I have to say, if we didn't take the break, there is no possible way that I would have investigated Pathfinder 2nd edition in the fashion that I did. So we're going to explain kind of how all this went down and why we're doing the thing that we're doing. So what a lot of folks aren't talking about right now is, even though that the SRD has gone into Creative Commons and the open gaming license for 5th edition is still intact, the truth is they're going to create another gaming license. and that's going to start for the new content that they put out on D&D Beyond. And they have the full intentions of creating their own VTT on D&D Beyond, and more than likely they're going to make a walled garden. So everything that we've been doing on Foundry, we've been technically illegally using the API to bring the information from characters we create onto the VTT. So at some point in time, that's probably going to stop, and it's not going to be able to make your easy characters in D&D Beyond and then port them over. So we've been looking to consolidate to save resources for our players and to make the game easier and more efficient and play just in Foundry. But if you guys have ever played in the D&D version in Foundry, it's pretty bare bones. It really relies on all the other third-party modules and being linked up to your D&D Beyond to really work. So we started investigating other stuff. I went to take a look at Pathfinder and said, can I port RoBear E into Pathfinder? Because the difference there, they have a working relationship with Paizo. So there's an open dialogue. If you go on, every rule is already set in place inside Foundry. Every NPC is already statted there for you. So it's got all the goods imported in, but there's a lot of crunch and there's a lot of stuff that we have to cut out that we don't use. So it was a big old bad book that you got to be like, I need to use about 25% of it to tell the stories that I need to tell. So it was a lot of rereading this winter and going, I can use this, I can't use that. But what we came out with is a system that we're lovingly calling Wardens and Wayfinders. This is our dub and dub squared. That's our code word for RoBear E. So
yes.
RoBear E.
Me and Feisty have done a lot of the mechanical changes over the break and made this new system in here. So largely,
I'm in the Matrix, actually. I'm always in the Matrix now.
Pretty much. You're going to see a lot of different shit, and it's going to be, parts of it are going to be more nuanced, parts of it are going to be more streamlined. There's not as many saving throws. There's only 3 now. If you look onto these gorgeous character sheets that they have, because the Foundry volunteer team for Pathfinder 2nd Edition fucking rocks.
Oh, the sweet volunteer team.
You have fortitude, reflex, and will. So it's pretty much con, dex, and wisdom. Super easy. Simplified now. Some things are more nuanced. You'll get to come along with the ride for us and learn a whole new fucking system. But for the most part, you're still talking about fucking core D&D. The stats still look the same. At the end, this was a game that was spun off of D&D 3.5 that has been essentially brought up to speed for the flexibility and the ease and accessibility that D&D 5th edition had. Overall, it's a more intimidating process for most people because it breaks everything kind of down by line item. And you'll see as we create a bunch of characters, you're going to be like, holy shit, I actually have to read a bunch. And you do. You got to cut the fat.
And then remember what you read. And remember, I like that feat, but I didn't end up selecting it, yet it's still in my memory, and I keep asking you if I can do this thing. Well, is it a feat you selected? No, it's not a feat I selected. I just read it 80 times because I was deciding if I was going to keep that feat or not. Damn it.
If y'all hear me go silent for a little while, I'm probably Googling it. Like,
lots of Googling.
I'm clicking on something to click on something else to be like, what is this?
there was a reason I went with the character that was like, I don't know how to use my shit. That way I actually could get away with not knowing my shit.
I can do this.
It's not
me. I'm lost. I
It's
can
the other
roleplay
thing
with
that's
her.
controlling me. I'm just cursed. Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger.
So if you guys hop in and you set up a Pathfinder World 2nd Edition inside of Foundry right now, everything will look just like this. This is their coding that's in there. It's gorgeous. It's drag and drop intuitive. We have created all the characters just inside Foundry. So it is doable, a process that's pretty rough on the 5e D&D side of Foundry. But this system gives us the ability to do all of our homebrew stuff and beyond before we start making a couple of the individual characters, I'm going to go over a key component of Pathfinder 2nd Edition that makes it so enticing. They have a 3-action economy for every character. It's set in stone, no matter whether you're a rogue or whether you're a fighter, everybody gets 3 actions. From there, that's where Warden and Wayfinders, our RoBear E takes over and starts to extrapolate that and extend it out. But what's going to make it interesting is you can swing 3 times for any character, but there is a penalty each time you go forward. So when you swing the first time, you're going to get your full plus 13 to strike on that short bow. But if you shoot the second time, there's a -5 penalty. You shoot a third time, there's a -10 penalty. And it stacks like that. Now, there are classes that alleviate the penalty, much like the one that you'll see Radios, which we have already made a completely broken, awesome build, and I love it.
Is anybody else's ping going crazy, or is that just mine?
That's dropping a whole bunch of frames for me.
It's a
Yeah. Okay.
little.
Me too.
Good news is it's not on my
It, like,
side.
refreshed
Yeah, I was
my.
gonna say I looked at stream and stream is fine. So
Yeah, it looks like porn in 2003. Don't worry.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna refresh my whole browser. So I'll drop out of ping for a second.
Yes,
I'm
and
gonna
if
relaunch. Yeah.
you are interested, Paizo has a massive PDF bundle on Humble right now. It's worth it just for the module that they have listed, Abomination Vaults. It's $25, and you get the core rule set. I think you get the advanced book. You get the beginner's box set. And what's cool is you can go and link your account at Paizo, and you get discounts when you buy those products again virtually, which is fucking awesome. So if you buy the PDF, you only have to pay the cost that Foundry put in to digitize it, which is super dope. So I highly recommend that. Nobody else is doing that I know of. So if you buy them digitally on Demiplane, they count as well. Very, very cool.
How do we pronounce? Is it Paizo?
Let me in.
Paizo?
Oh, yeah. Knock.
I had to refresh my browser. My hardware acceleration wasn't on.
Oh my God. How do you live without hardware acceleration on? How is this?
Isn't that natively checked?
It is.
Apparently
but
not.
How do you
Wait, now I have to
play
check
an online game browser based without hardware acceleration? That's
When you're playing
impressive.
Candy Crush, it's not hard.
It's the fucking saga continues.
accelerated.
I don't. You're gonna learn really
Okay.
quick. Am I a streamer? Yes. I don't know how any of this works.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
I'm really good at
on.
showing up.
Really good.
You're 1 for 1 so far. So hey,
Yeah. And I was already stressing about that because I looked at the pin channel. I was like, where the fuck do I go?
There's so many kids. There's so many kids.
I didn't want to be a stupid kid that asks. I'm like, do I join this? What do I do?
That's usually me, so you're
98% of
fine.
streamers
So-
don't Google shit anyways. 98% of streamers have YouTubed all of their setup. They're like, how do I do this? Okay, then okay. And then when their setup breaks, they're like,
But there isn't a YouTube video for my specific issue.
Don't worry, the breakdown and build up of your entire audio will become one-on-one without the rest of these chuckle fucks. So that's the day that you get to be reserved to cry.
it's fun.
Oh, I get
especially
that
when,
day?
Yes.
I can hear
especially
you
when your audio
exhaling.
just decides to
Can I
reset
write that
itself
down? I
mid-game.
If you could stop breathing, that would be great for your microphone setup.
Feisty got to feel the wrath while I had one ear shut down. I believe once I went to one ear, I actually got better.
Yeah, well,
Right?
better for who?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All
My
right.
ego is still pushed all the way in.
Before we start and we dive into all these characters, I'm going to let everybody know a little bit about our setting that we got going on. So all the campaigns going forward are going to be set in my homebrew world of Faltura. And we're going to be building this out together. And we're going to go
Yes, that's
city
the best.
state by city state.
How do we spell Faltura?
FALTURAPAL.
Oh, that's
Dot
right. You're a
JPEG.
phonetic speller. You were
I
hooked on
almost fucking
phonics
wrote
too,
that.
weren't you?
Oh, dude, have you ever
this
seen
is
me type
great.
out? Dude, I
That's
can't
right.
even ands and ands. I'm fucking. It's
This
pathetic.
is gonna be so great.
Do you also do the Wednesday? Like everyone else in the world?
Wednesday, yes.
February.
That's the stupidest one.
So we're starting out
Still
with
sing
essentially a city state that is 2 city states. So think of Baldur's Gate size that is above the water and Baldur's Gate that is also below the water. So we have a town of merfolk that have come up right up against the port city. So think of like New Orleans drinking above and below. So it gets rowdy. Not like there's not one side that's more rowdy than the next. Kind of like when you would have like a river town where it's like, oh, okay, it's really impoverished on this side. Both of them have their party-like atmosphere. And we have the politics of 2 different city states that have to coexist between a giant shipping port that needs the protection of merfolk in a very, very piracy-filled fucking ocean and monster overridden area, as well as that symbiotic relationship of the merfolk actually needing the rest of them. And that's the story of why the merfolk have had to migrate so close that we're going to really dig in and begin with. So this is our little adventure into Atlantis. I'm excited. We got a whole custom overlay for the folks on the Patreon. I just got some proofs back. They'll get to see the early proofs. And as we get to make changes, we got custom art coming in from Ben at MetaWorks. So all the stuff that you saw on Meteoring Core is getting done for this campaign, which I'm super excited about.
Fuck, I should have made a cooler character.
Adam's like, I'm gonna be a dude.
Just a guy.
That might change.
Disguised as another dude playing another dude.
The cool part about this process, we are going to do a initial shot of everybody that comes out, and we're going to do a limited edition print of the party, numbered, to start the banger off. It's going to be a real deal fucking art print. We're going to do a limited run of it, and we're going to take that art budget from that first one, and we're going to roll it right into the next one. So we plan on doing a art quality commission and print once a quarter to update. So it might be, the next one might be a battle scene, and then the next one will be like the party, how they've grown. Is there a new member? Do we kill somebody off and we need to make new art?
So when
I'm so glad I made 3 characters.
Did I lose another digit off of my hand?
Yes.
Googling backup character.
Yes, yes.
No, you have to put Pathfinder 2E in front of the search. That's
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, so everybody can see now that, RoBear finally got paid for his Amazon gig, so he can go out and commission a whole shit ton of art.
woo, 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 woo. Got that Bezos bucks.
Yeah, so we're super excited. That's a dream come true. We love our artists, but art is not cheap. So we're making the things happen.
Pay for your art, so yeah.
Damn right. It's awesome to be able to get to start with it at the very beginning, so everybody gets their own mind's eye with their character set from the very beginning. We'll even have character templates that will run during the show at the very beginning. It's gonna have our stats on it.
Cool.
I'm fucking stoked. It's all paid for and done, ready to fucking rock and roll.
Look
So
at this. Look at
Excited,
this.
guys. I'm so excited.
We're a real show, guys.
So
We're a
cool.
real
Oh my
show.
God, it's so professional.
it could be dog shit D&D, and I'd be fucking ready after fucking 2 months. To be honest, fucking.
Don't worry, you signed up the right guy.
So you know what, Feisty, I'm gonna let you, since you have been the most active motherfucker on this besides me, I'm gonna let you talk about your fucking character first.
All right. So I mean, we're not gonna go into spoilers, but we're gonna go in a little like character creation type of world. So the idea that ended up, I mean, you're looking at Pathfinder, it's insane compared to what you're used to with D&D world, right? Especially if you played D&D for a while, you're very familiar with the classes that are available to you, and you know that if you want a dual class, it's still the same classes that you have, you're just mixing them together. You look into Pathfinder world, and just the whole thing opens up. Any possible character you could think of, there's probably already a class for it, or an already written out archetype. And so that is exciting and also daunting at the same time, because that means that there's a lot of reading that you have to do in order to figure out what you actually want to do. So it really, for me, it kind of came down to what are some of my favorite like characters or shows to follow. And I love analytical shows that have like a dick main character, like House or like Sherlock Holmes, right? Those are like my favorite types of characters.
Oh.
I don't know.
Shocking. Feisty's gonna be an asshole in this game.
I don't know if that's how Bud's gonna end up being played out. That, you know, there's still a lot of room to work for it. But what that led me to was a very analytical type character. Stumbled upon Investigator. It's like, oh, okay, that looks cool. Let me start reading about this. Well, Investigator was like no other fucking class I'd ever read before. It took a while before I really was able to wrap my head around what the Investigator class is really there for, what it does, why they built it. It's in the same realm as like a rogue. So when you think of a rogue, you know, you think of a character that's very specialized in, you know, doing like a one-shot in combat, doing a one-shot, a lot of damage behind that shot. And if you miss, go pound sand. If you hit, everybody cheers your name. What's really cool about the Investigator class is you have that mechanic to a slightly less degree, but you have a lot of written mechanics for role-playing opportunity. So you have a lot of things that you can do that are building an underground network of people in a city that you're in. You can then do a role and it has it written out what the DC should be, what skill set you should build for doing that role. And then, you know, you accomplish that role and you get to meet the criminal lord of that network that you had been, you know, trying to build up or whatever it is.
If you're used to face characters inside of Shadowrun or Cyberpunk, it's a face character that can do a lot of actionable RP things, like opening letters and sealing them back up, activities of espionage of that sort, and actually having something cool mechanically to deduce. So if you think of the way they did combat with the modern Sherlock Holmes, that's how his character deciphers battle. He sits there, looks for the weakness, and then has a very roguelike mechanic that does similar to sneak attack damage.
And that's a good segue, because that's like a really cool piece that they built in for this is, you know, your key stat for this character is intelligence, which, you know, typically when you see that, that means that you're casting some sort of spell to get your damage off. Well, what they built for this is devise a stratagem. So you look at the battlefield, you look at your target that you're wanting to shoot against, and if you see a good strategy opportunity, you can swap your intelligence modifier for your dex or strength with a finesse or agile or ranged weapon, and then also add additional dice to that damage roll if it hits.
It's probably one of the more nuanced ones that's out of the gate, but for folks that are looking for something that's slightly more complex, you'll get to see it as me and Feisty decipher how to best give it value. It also helps me, and it kind of ups my game, because I know that what I need to make out of a scene needs to be more layered than just face value a lot of times, because his character needs to have Easter eggs. Right. So you get to horseshoe those in.
Because that's what we like. One of the things I felt like we've not necessarily struggled with, but something that we might have lacked is like, how do we navigate these longer story arcs? We just do it with spoken word. This character gives us like actual written mechanics for how to navigate some of these mysteries and puzzles that we might not have been able to as easily implement in the campaign. So there's been a lot of work with me and RoBear of like, okay, so I'm going to pick these feats, and I'm letting you know this because later on in the game, I'm going to annoy you by asking you, hey, I'm in a new room. If there's anything odd in this room.
So,
and I got to roll for it.
Just subscribed. So happy to see this absolutely stacked crew. Looking forward to some awesome D&D and new beginnings.
Yo, appreciate it. Thanks for the love and the kind words, yo. So, the real news. What's your fucking class? Or not what's your class? What's your ancestry heritage?
Character.
Yeah. All right. So the actual character, now we've got some framework for it, right? So the actual character is I'm playing a Gripply. So the Gripply is like the Gripply is a frog. Yeah, Frogfolk. And the idea with that is, especially with where this campaign setting is, the Frogfolk come from the backwood bogs next to the fancy Merfolk town. So
Are you
we
the
got
dude from Knives Out. Really? Did you just make that?
Oh shit! Oh man, I cannot be as good looking as Daniel Craig.
Let's get froggy.
So we got a Gripply, we got a Frogfolk, humanoid Frogfolk, investigator class, detective background.
So this is important for this going on. If you're familiar with Pathfinder 2e, we won't be using any of their verbiage. So you won't hear us say Gripply during the game. It will all be skinned over. It'll just be Frogfolk. You won't hear us. We won't be talking about anything inside of their IP whatsoever. It'll be 100% skinned over for our world. Now, you'll have to think of it just like when we play and we dip in. If we do something inside Paizo's world, it will be announced in that multiverse way where things coexist side by side. However, this will be our own deal, and you'll find the parallels within it. But if you're looking for those recognition pieces like you would do when we would play in Forgotten Realms, largely we won't be doing that anymore, whether it's D&D or Pathfinder. So, since I know Timmy is short on time.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we can transfer it over.
All right, so the inspiration for my character came from right away. I had already picked that I was going to be a goblin. I picked this. I make my characters, like the ideas for my characters come way ahead of time. So Goblin was my backup character for the, I think it was the Eberron campaign. I was going to be a goblin. I've always, like, I like little folk. I like halflings. I like gnomes. I like goblins, shit like that. So I wanted to be a goblin because I've never been a goblin. And what are goblins? They're fucking maniacs. Goblins are maniacs. And so this system with all its different classes allowed, there's several that you could be a maniac with. And, I wanted to be like, I wanted to be an inventor of some sort, but then I was like, what would a maniac inventor be? Oh, it would be what if MacGyver was a meth head?
Oh,
cool.
God.
What an amalgamation.
I am a goblin
just
alchemist.
The pictures on the wall just.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
There's a lot of little red strings. Yeah, so it's like I'm a goblin alchemist. I thought when I saw alchemist, I was like, that's a great idea. I think that's really fun. It lends itself very nicely to a lot of like in action, in combat roleplay, which I love. That's where I shine in roleplay. And so I was like, cool, I can do that. And then like as it just the ball started rolling, I was like, yeah, he's like I said, he's gonna be what if MacGyver was a meth head. And it fits really well. I didn't even know the world that RoBear was gonna build, but this fits really well with your Florida man theory. If we're in the back bog, you gotta have a Florida man somewhere.
Yeah,
and
do.
I am that Florida man.
We've got some synergies.
Mud, I know you're in here subbing. We're not talking about you, okay? Okay. Different Florida man.
Yeah, Mud's totally different Florida man. This is not based on you at all. I assure you. It's just tangential. That's it.
I just saw his message. I want my sub back. I enjoy this Pathfinder.
Yeah, so that's the basic idea, and I didn't even really go into. I haven't played Pathfinder in over 10 years, but so I didn't really even go into what an alchemist actually does until built the character and started like pulling it through. And there's a lot of very interesting things that I'm going to be able to do that's going to lend to just crazy antics.
The thing I'm most excited for is you have a crafting system that rewards you for wanting to craft new and exciting shit, and it's there.
Yeah, on the fly as well. So it's not like I have to prepare the battle, stuff like that. The one of the feats that you can pick as an alchemist is you can craft on the fly. You can use one of your 3 actions to craft everything you need for this round and the next round. So provided you have the reagents.
In quick alchemy, it's literally making D&D meth one-hitters that are volatile and they do more damage. And I'm here for it.
Scale. As opposed to any other grenade in Dungeons and Dragons, right? You throw a bomb and it's like a DC 13 and you're, 18th level and it does nothing.
It does nothing to your person. This scales with me. So the more I make it, the more that we level, the better I get at it, and the harder it is for you to avoid my shit.
It's so good. So good.
And we are starting out
Go ahead.
at 5th level, by the way.
Yeah.
I went back and forth. You can build out a fully functional character at 1.
That's news to me.
What did we go through last night?
No.
Each the course of like 4 hours, and he's like, "Okay, we're starting level 1." Like an hour went by.
Okay.
All right, let's do level 2.
Let's 2. No, let's go back to 3.
Let's do 3. All right, no. You know what? You don't get this until 4, so we're doing 4. God damn it, fuck it. We're doing 5 again. We're back to 5.
We're just back to 5. Everybody gets their shit then. It's like literally every class has something to complain about until fucking 5, and then everybody's fucking happy.
Yep.
Like
I wanted 6. No.
Adam, you're never going to be fucking happy.
I was under the impression we were level 1, so I'm like, oh, okay, all right, fair enough.
well, now you don't get critted by a goblin and die on the first episode, so that's
Or, drugged and overdosed.
It would be. I would be that goblin. That
we're
would be
investing into art, so we can't have characters die episode 2.
So
Okay.
That's a pretty valid.
Tim, is your character Krak the cook?
It is. His name is Krak the Cook.
Yeah,
Is
that's
there
making a lot more sense now that you're saying it.
I'm excited for a voice, but I don't want to hear it yet. I want to wait.
I'm still trying to figure out the voice, so I have a whole week to do this.
It's going to be a lot of mirror talking to yourself. I do that a lot. I'm like, what's this voice going to sound like?
I'll be honest. I'm ready for it just to be an extension of Brucey's personality. That's manic.
Oh no!
That's where the maniac came from. Is I was so much in love with Brucey, so much, because like I played Arconan, very serious or whatever, didn't really get jokes, very deadpan, and secret side note, if anybody didn't figure out from the episode where everybody basically had an orgy and Arconan didn't participate, is because Arconan was asexual. So if he lends himself to that whole, like, he just doesn't take pleasure in anything.
Right.
Well, good for you, because I got fucked by everybody.
Catch me.
Wait, hold on. If we're talking about the guild hall, I'm pretty sure she me, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's what happens if you go to the beginning of the YouTube before we cut to black way sooner.
I don't remember this, but I'm gonna have to do some research.
You were drinking that episode pretty heavily, and so some stuff came out.
Some stuff came out. Maybe you don't want to find that bot.
I love how everybody looks at the earlier episodes and they go, "Wow, you guys used to drink a lot." Well, when you only play D&D once a week,
and to be fair, like, you're dealing with some COVID and BS. You're like, fuck it, we're drinking. Like,
oh my god,
you are seeing peak unemployed wasteland D&D. Like, literally all we did was dine in D&D for 2 straight years because we couldn't fucking go out.
Do you guys want to go out to eat? No, we can't. Well, I guess we'll go play D&D and go out to eat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So to RoBear's point, like the idea of being a maniac came from Brucey, because I loved that character, because that's where I was like, oh, it was like playing characters that I would, like NPCs that I made in my home game. I made the most ridiculous NPC characters because I wanted to like have fun with what I'm doing. And this, like, Brucey was a very great extension of that, and this is an even further extension of it.
So,
you know, I got to give you some kudos real quick, because it's not easy to play a crazy loony character in a long-running campaign.
It's tough.
It's a lot of balancing, and you do it well. So
Thank you.
I'm excited for more of that, because you play that role really well, and you know where the line is, and you know how to maintain that balance.
Well, there's even
sorry to cut you off, Adam.
No, that's perfect. I really appreciate the compliment. The great thing about that is you have to know when's an appropriate time to really throw the shit at the wall and fuck up your entire party, and when it is you have to step back and be like, this is a moment you can't do that.
Yep.
Reading the room, as it were. I just have one question. We're talking about Brucey, and we're talking about Krak, the cook. Brucey had a condition. I'm hoping that Krak has insomnia and can never sleep. Because he fell asleep all the time. Krak, I feel like, is going to be awake all the time.
I'll do that too.
Krak needs 1.25 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Has triple fucking advantage on initiative rolls for who's up in the morning.
But every 17 days he sleeps for 3.
Right. Yeah. This is our out for your schedule conflicts. This is our out.
I'm gonna dominate monsters so I can just puppet you when you're passed out for 3 days.
Yeah.
Fight them.
Oh, hey, Ice, do you have your mic muted in ping?
Yes.
Sweet. I heard an echo on somebody's for a second.
I've been hearing it for a little bit here and there.
I know it says it has a mic with a cross on it. I swear.
No, I don't think it's you. We're just saying that we
No,
hear it.
with all of us on here, it's impossible to tell.
Yeah, everybody's got headphones on, so it can't be a speaker or anything.
Radio sometimes has a fucking.
Yeah, he's got that monitor set up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it secretly.
Me, am I the problem? Is this a hazing? I was taking care of the dog. I had to throw the blanket on her for a second. She's good now.
I haven't heard it for a minute now that we've been talking, so.
Probably just when we all started talking, it just got crazy. But Krak the cook.
Yeah.
So,
boy.
Are we waiting for Art to describe the character, or are we just going to do it like at the introduction of the next episode?
Yeah, They got enough. They got a Goblin Alchemist.
They got a taste. They get a taste.
Yeah,
right?
you
never
take
full supply. You just give them the taste early, Krak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
just gotta give him a little bit.
Gotta give him that good stuff first, and then just trickle it down from there.
Absolutely.
You just cut shit from here on
Shorter
out.
Content. Next week, it's gonna be about 85%.
It's gonna be cut with a lot of like dick jokes next week.
Mostly
Same.
from Feisty.
Same, yeah. Mainly the dick joke.
And he's got a wonderful sheet. That's great.
That's great. Also, for anybody who hasn't played Pathfinder or P2E, get ready for very high numbers that you're not used to in D&D. It gets ridiculous how high these numbers get.
Yeah,
the sliding scale, like he's a goblin. He's got an AC 23.
Yeah, it seems.
How
ridiculous.
does that work?
Yeah, that shows you just how bad it can get. Pathfinder's designed around where you can fight one monster with a party. So it's exciting for me not to have to throw a bucket load of ads to make one thing work. You could make big bad single villains if you want. Now, with us being a party of 6 and scaled up with wardens and wayfinders, with how we kind of make this superhero shit, there'll be a little bit more, but not like what we have to throw the kitchen sink with 5e. 5e, I can throw an ancient dragon out and they can be done with it in 2 rounds. This will be a different story, but yeah, I'm super excited about this. You're gonna see some things that didn't exist before with his class, like persistent damage, which is pre-calculated in here. all the hard math is taken care of. And that's the exciting
part. They did a really good job with this interface. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I was going to ask that before we went live, but like it looks like all of my feats and everything and all my like ridiculous things that get added are already like calculated when I roll, which is crazy good.
So
I just got to remember some of the other stuff.
This is the big one right here, is this pop-up, and all the stuff that's like situational is there and striked out. But you see it before you roll, so you're like, oh shit, no, this is that situation. I needed to toggle that on or toggle that off.
Where'd you get that pop-up?
Just by clicking on the strike button.
Yeah, like once you go to attack, it'll like pop up.
Yep.
And it happens, and it's the same thing for when you do a skill check or any of these rolls.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
and you get these like super
much.
friendly reminders for those situational feats that you have.
And there's your stuff that you add. So for chat, when we're playing Stream Loots, you guys are used to seeing us tack on a bunch of big extra dice. Now it's going to be all about tacking on +1s and stacking them up, because you can crit by being 10 over the DC or AC of a challenge. Then you could also crit with a nat 20. Same way with your nat fails.
Chat's saying some things like the stream died or something. I don't know.
Yeah, stream died on Twitch for sure.
Huh?
Day one. Let's go. Let's go. Ah!
How dare you? How dare you, Twitch? How's you?
I bring the tech issues with me.
Oh, yeah. Make
You
it
thought it was just
poo-poo.
me.
I'm sending a message right now. Please hold. Your call is important to us. The next available stream will be with you.
We hit the seam and we hit 48 hours? Shit.
In the meantime, beans.
We are
Yeah,
still
we
live on
did. We
YouTube.
did. That's what we did. We hit the yeah.
The 48-hour reset.
Yeah, we hit the
brutal.
reset.
Amazing.
Oh god.
Only like one of the 10 streamers that ends up running into this problem is RoBear with his rerun streams.
We hit the seam. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Invisible wall. We hit it.
Dude, and YouTube, spotless.
Yeah, it was fine. I checked it.
Good job, YouTube.
You're doing great out there.
This voodoo's for you.
Stream forever.
Yeah.
Logo out, logo out, logo out.
Wait, hit me.
There we
Booyah.
go. Oh, my can's so big.
Thank you for holding,
she said.
chat. Your call
Not
was
the size of the
important to
can,
us.
it's the quality
So-
of the liquid.
This is gonna be difficult for chat to see, because I can't really zoom in on the roll log. But Timmy, I want to show you some dead sexiness before you have to take off. So I'm gonna toss one of your fucking bombs out, and since you are a bomber, you're able to throw 2 bombs per action.
Oh my
60
God.
feet, by the way, with my launcher.
Hold on. Per action?
Now that's with your launcher. You
Yeah,
get
I'm creating a new character.
2 with your hands on the short range. So this is headed
my God,
over.
Look at the little dice animation. What? I'm sorry, that was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Red
Like a
pitch
child.
bomb.
That was.
Lesser.
Hey, get excited.
Get excited. Wait till we teach you how to customize your dice.
Yeah.
Playing,
So
playing.
nice.
So we
So-
playing.
Timmy, if you look over on your roll log now, it shows what the fuck you did, what the creature's AC is, shows you that you hit by what amount, you got 1 over the target that you needed, shows all the shit that went down, and then you can hit this sexy damage button, and it parses it all out for you.
Holy shit.
Tells you what you did, how it went down, how you can change your damage because you're a bomber. You don't have to use the splash damage for everyone around. If there's no one else left to hit, you can single target it.
Does that do more when you single target it?
Yeah, you can put it all onto one person. You don't have to split it.
Dude.
So
'Cause I'm a
then
splash expert.
we'll take those modifiers off. Then we just hit the damage button right on the old direwolf. Boom. Tells us exactly what we applied. The persistent damage is on. When it rolls,
tracks the persistent damage. Oh,
You guys can see it up here in the top right-hand corner. When it comes around their turn again, they're still on fire. They haven't been able to do it. I can just go boom. I roll damage. They get the new damage added back onto them, and then I roll to see if they can put themselves out of fire.
Wow.
That's so gross.
That is ridiculous.
Success and auto removes.
Oh my god.
Done. All of your different damage types stack. So you can't stack fire on fire, but you can do acid, fire, necrotic, any of those that have persistent, you can layer up over across the top.
Holy shit. And just does the save for getting that off scale as well with this character?
Yes, it does.
Oh my god.
Stuff that he makes with quick alchemy has his actual alchemist DC. So he'll have different bombs at different DC levels. And you can see this.
What was the save? So like what the wolf right now has
where? I just want to see them.
DC 15 was the save on this one, you can see.
In the chat log, if you look at the very last entry, you'll see that he made the recovery for the resistant damage.
So you can see in his crafting tab, you can see blight bombs have a 15 DC, junk bombs 17. He's a bomber, so he's more fire enhanced. That's at a 20 right now.
That's cool. I like that it scales like you're more specialized in this, so you're better at making that bomb, which makes it harder for the enemy. Like I kind of like that.
That's
and
so
the way that it
cool.
scales, where it's like, oh, like I've got this, but let me focus on acid. Let me figure this out, and then you can improve that later, and then that way you're more of like a dual or triple threat or whatever it may be. That's cool.
Because like when I described the character to RoBear and we built the character, I basically said I want to play a meth addict and a pyromaniac at the same time. So and then
I also am really into bath salts.
Yeah. That'll be later. You graduate to bath salts. You don't just do them right away.
Yeah. I mean, come on. That's not a gateway drug.
So like with the goblin has two different a feat and a ancestry origin, where like you can basically take fire. So like that's why my fire is 20, is because I stacked both the ancestry feat and the goblin or the alchemist feat together. So I can be like,
Goblin
really
gives you the access to
because
fire.
there's one in there that's like, you really like fire, and then as an alchemist there's one that goes, you really like fire,
dude.
So I gotta let him know when there is a big decision on your background, and obviously it's hard not to be Tinker because it allows you to build so many more bombs. But there's a literal one where you test on yourself.
I really wanted that one.
How do you not?
But because you just get your access to bombs is so much more plentiful with Tinker. But you get resistance to two things that you've been tested on. So you could be resistant to fire and acid or poison. You get to choose two of them with your DM.
But because of what we did choose, there's also I'm not going to give it away now because it's such a great role-playing thing that's going to happen eventually, but it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait for the party here to be like,
I'm glad you read it.
What did you just do? What did you just do? What is going on here? Because it's going to happen as much as I can make it happen.
I'm so excited where you can put your character in places that people have never put their character on our shows in, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I can't wait. It adds so much to the mania. It's great.
We love you, Krak.
I can't wait to see the art too.
I'm excited to see your take on Goblin too, like what you want Goblin to be.
Yeah, because when I build worlds, there is no inherently evil race. Everyone has the freedom of choice, and your actions determine. So like the orcs aren't evil, goblins aren't evil, and shit. Right. Bugbears aren't evil. Like they're just things.
Yeah, like I don't like the way that Paizo does goblins or orcs at all. Like always hated. I don't like their art of it. It's not like, it's very much like that's They look like chomps, dude. Like they don't look like. They took a football and they were like, "That's gonna be this thing's head."
It's if you took Stewie from Family Guy and made him green with red eyes.
Yeah, that's a goblin.
Yeah, I'm much more of a Warcraft goblin kind of guy. Like always have been.
Hey, Ping did that thing, and you have to hit the refresh button.
Oh.
So yeah, that is Krak.
I have to hit the refresh button for you guys?
Or,
yes.
Yeah, right? Not just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ping did that thing where it drops us.
I can't see you.
I'll join again.
Oh, jeez.
I'll learn to love again.
Yay.
There's all your pretty faces.
Look there.
There we go.
Take me away.
Which that was at a weird time. That doesn't normally happen until 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Don't
Moving up.
that evil out there, okay?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Well, I'm
Radio.
excited to see what you do with Krak.
I can't wait.
The
I'm so
character,
excited.
not like
I'm so excited. I've been talking about this all week with my wife, and she is bashing her head against the wall going, fucking great. I don't
As
care.
you're getting ready to go celebrate
just
Valentine's
wanna
Day, you're
play
like,
World
I
of
told them
Warcraft."
about Krak.
Yep. My wife was like, "Can you talk to your coworkers that are better friends? I can't with this anymore."
Just
See,
stop.
I'm lucky Amanda spared of all that. I got RoBear on speed dial. Because I know she'll look at me and go, I don't
fucking care. Do you want to get laid tonight or not?
I tell
Because if
myself,
you do, you know what's good for you.
I'm lucky the dog can't talk back.
I tell myself or I tell RoBear because I'm single as
There you
fuck,
go.
and it's fine.
That's that mirror thing we were talking about earlier.
Check this thing out that I'm doing, and then he's like, I will look at it later, and then 4 weeks later he'll tell me.
I am busy.
Yeah. I got an entire world, and I'm like, yeah, but like this one niche thing that I like, you should definitely pay more attention to.
Be in the niche with me.
True.
Anyway, radio. I heard.
We love you,
your name.
Tim. I don't know when you're leaving, but
I got 10. Yeah. I got
okay,
10
cool.
minutes.
I got 10 on it.
Go ahead, fuck them up with the truth, Radio.
All right. Well, so after playing 3 different shows of characters that weren't frontline characters, that I made frontline characters, I decided to play a frontline character again.
It's not a frontline character.
that actually
Play Tank Bard?
it's very much a frontline character. I was inspired by Philip Pullman and the Panzer Bjorn, and I decided that I was going to put together a Bearfolk paladin. Thank you. That's hard
like
to spit out.
spork, but a bear.
Well,
be a
truly it
bear
is. So went into something that was a little more frontline, more tanky, more let's soak up the damage, and sat down with CaptainRoBear to build out something that felt a little more bear than what was already provided, because there's no bear class that's available right now in Pathfinder.
Oh, really? There's no ancestor. There's no heritage for a bear. Ooh, what did you reskin? Can you tell us, or do you not want to tell us? That's fine if you don't want to tell us.
No, we reskinned Orc.
You reskinned Orc. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Based off of his storytelling and what you'll hear, it was the best fit of how he wanted to play and the backstory. So I'll be honest, I don't think there's anything that I would input that I would change how he came out with it. And you haven't even seen your final changes yet.
I've been looking at them. I've been sitting here flipping through everything that we set for about an hour and 20 minutes as
I saw it earlier. I was like, jump in. I want to know, but I was like, I can't.
we were sitting there and tinkering with it, because really, I mean, it's a kind of a combination of 2 of the characters I enjoyed playing the most. It's a combination of Hister Faust and Tormund. Because, I mean, those were my 2 frontline characters. I enjoy being the vanguard. The challenge with this character isn't so much just constantly outputting heavy amounts of damage, but also trying to protect who else is on the front line with him. So that's really what this is kind of built out to do, is not only let me be the one who leads the vanguard, but also protect whoever's going to be reckless enough to follow in behind me.
I am your shield. That's it.
I'm a big ass bear shield.
And I mean, that's the imposingness of the character. I wanted to use the size and the imposition. And I mean, if you're looking at a 9-foot bear, I mean, are you really gonna with that, or you might think about running?
This is one of my favorite things that you can do is rallying charge. Your fearless charge into battle reinvigorates your allies to carry on the fight. You stride up to your speed and make a melee strike. If your strike hits and damages the enemy, each ally within 60 feet who saw you hit gains temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. These temp hit points last until the start of your next turn.
Yeah. The whole goal of this character is to do shit that motivates everyone else to get into the fight. And I am really excited to play this character the way it's built out, to try and, you know, not goad every fight that we can get, but just be motivated and inspired. That's the Leightash. Since I can't give you a bardic inspiration, I'm gonna do it on the field with my sword.
100%.
Charisma. The Riz, as the kids
The
say.
Riz.
The Riz.
So
The Rizzler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mainline the Riz this whole fucking campaign.
Rizzler.
he has a aura that is called a martial stance, where if he crits on this bad boy, it does give everyone a equivalent, a bless, a +1 to everyone's attack rolls and saving throws.
And how do we remember if we're in the aura or not?
I mean, look at the sheet right there, right? See that?
Is that all I have to do?
All you gotta do is
so
be
many
in
character
that.
sheets in the way.
Oh my God!
If I just put my
Learn something new.
look at that. If I just put my dude there,
Oh, get
That's so
fucked!
yeah,
awesome.
bitch, yeah.
Oh, I don't have a character. I can't move shit.
Look at this. I am aura
Hey, just
now.
because it's not there, it doesn't make you any less of a character. I'm saying that because I don't either.
So let's what everybody wants to know, he's a paladin. Can the Wardens and Wayfinders paladin stack up to just how Beefosaurus Rex the 5e paladin is? Well, let me fuck you guys up with the truth. All right.
Fuck me up with the truth.
We're
We're
gonna-
gonna be fucked up.
We're gonna roll a potential critical right here.
Oh my god, dude. Oh
many
my
dice.
god.
How
Those
does
are average rolls. You rolled average.
4d12 plus 8 plus 2d6 sound?
You literally
Yeah.
rolled 4 6s. You rolled 2 7s and 2 5s. You rolled 4 6s. You rolled spot on average.
The whole thing about this is mitigating my really shitty rolls. 'Cause when I crit, it's usually at a good time. But if I can do as much damage as I can on average, that's really the goal.
One of the things that Bud can do as a support is like I can make somebody flat-footed for a specific character. So give you a +2 to your roll basically. I'm interested to see who I end up having to dump that to most often. I'm really interested to see who's
Really,
gonna be
guys?
really
I mean,
itching
like,
for
let's-
that.
Really?
Adam,
Hey,
One's-
should've gone furry, Adam.
one's
You
haven't
should've gone
changed.
furry.
I was like,
He was like, oh, my shitty rolls. And he's like, oh, I got a flat for, like, let's be honest, guys. Okay, I'm going to be up there like,
oh, poor Adam.
Who's the
We love
pet
your
now?
not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Pal guy.
Get out of here, friend. I ain't your guy, friend.
all right, Ice, it's come time to create.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
So with
I
that,
don't
I will
know.
bid
Brought to
everyone
you by Voodoo
adieu.
Ranger. She conquers.
See you next week.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Next week, guys.
Enjoy your tasty
Enjoy your
dinner.
crack. I mean, Valentine's Day. Hopefully it's explosive. Hey. That was bad.
No.
I'll see myself out.
This is good. It's good.
Thank you.
I got you. Don't worry. We're the only ones that.
You're the only one. I'm gonna enjoy watching this so that I learn how to do it.
I'm just here for tech support now.
Yeah, you are tech support.
Wait, am I supposed to be doing something?
Oh, you're gonna do it all right now.
Yeah.
It's all up to you.
Yeah, the
What does that
entire
mean?
rest of the stream is on your shoulders.
Yeah, no, I got this. All right.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's literally my job. Okay.
Some would say you can't rock the boat and she's cold as ice. So
Cold as ice.
she's IceRocker. See what I
Damn
anyway.
it.
Willing sacrifice. What are you playing again?
I'm disgusted
Give me
with
like
myself.
a different drink.
How the investigator hissed
I need
as he
something
laughed
harder.
at that
Where's
joke.
Krak at? Where's Krak at? I need
The pun.
the
The
acid
puns.
bomb. Burn my ears, please.
Burn them.
The shift is on.
First of all, when RoBear brought this to me, super intimidating because obviously you guys are super D&D. And like, I am still very new. I was in one very long-term campaign, and it was great. But a lot of us didn't know what we were doing and stuff. And so, I did the other one shot, but it's still just such a world that I wanted to be a part of so bad. And I told him that constantly. I want to be in it. Let me in it. And we tried to hook this up for how long? It had to easily be like well over a year.
We were in the middle.
More than that, honestly.
We wanted to hook up for everybody that watched the show. We wanted to get Ice in when Becca left on Baldur's Gate, but it's the middle of the fucking campaign, and it happened right during Christmas. And then we're like, hey,
it was just
get together during PAX and let's talk about it. And then we're like,
the amount of DMs that we had that were like, today?
Hey, what's up?
Like,
no, I fell asleep. Sorry.
Dude, I fell asleep, but like, honest.
Dude, it was a bunch of that, but it mainly was shit wasn't right. It sucks joining a campaign halfway fucking through, and that's just the fucking truth. Like it's fucking hard. Shit's hard.
I think this worked out so good though. Like we finally got in. I was super excited. It's very intimidating because again, please, for the love of God, don't bully me too hard. I know, especially joining in as the girl of the squad, but also
You're gonna bully the fuck out of us.
Okay.
D&D newbie, but I love storytelling.
Let me just
storytelling, I will go out.
We are storytellers, and I have no fucking clue about Pathfinder, and that's the benefit for you is that none of us know what the fuck we're doing yet. So we're all learning together. Chat. We're all learning together, okay?
I throw dice and drink.
Give us a minute.
We're here to role play and tell stories, and that's what we're gonna fucking do.
This whole 2 months of work is for 20% of the fucking product.
It seriously is. It
seriously fucking is. But that's just.
But it makes it feel better. It really does because it's the 20% that happens at the end, right? You do this cool RP, and then it crescendos into this very fun thematic combat moment. And we're getting better at having those be more exciting. And this work that's getting put in makes that, it's a 20%, but it's 20% that feels fucking good, man. Feels fucking good.
So to answer Crumpet's question.
Analytic stuff gets analytic.
Analytic.
Whatever.
Here's what I'll say. What's built into Foundry right now is easier than what is on our previous systems. Even though it's new for everybody else, they will be jealous over time of seeing how all this is compacted into one system, and it will be smoother after it going forward. So while it is super overwhelming up front, I can tell you from us building on the other end, just moving in that aura, us not having to manually do that, you're gonna get that aura ridiculous. Now every fucking time. I would say maybe 30% of auras have been counted on this fucking stream.
Seriously.
Maybe. And that's a good night.
You even made the
sticky
aura on the screen
to remind people.
Yeah, yes, it was there. It was on screen.
Yeah.
And you swung and you just forget. You're like,
To answer 20 Crumpet's question, we had to put a fuck ton of homebrew in this. We're probably using 45 to 50% of the book. Use what you need and cut the rest. There's a lot of stuff that you like for somebody that if you love Pathfinder, all we're doing is taking a big shit on it. So I'll be honest, like if you love the system as is, you're not gonna
a tool for us to wield of our own.
It's
Yeah.
like one of those shits that you would take a photo of and send to your girlfriend. So like, it's kind of like bullshit.
So wait, we're turning Pathfinder, Mathfinder into Wardens and what is it? Wardens and Wankers?
Wardens and Wankers.
Yep. That's right.
No, we're just changing it to better tell stories. That's really what we're doing.
Bingo.
Because it's
that's what I wanted to do so
Pathfinder,
bad.
everything.
That's
is
how he
interpreted.
sold it to me.
So
is like,
yeah, it's
we're just here to
interpreted.
tell a story. We're here to interact with each other, and I was like, okay, I can do that.
It's a baseline.
I want to
There's
be a part of that.
guidelines. We trudge forward, but honestly, we're just here to tell an amazing story. And I've heard some snippets. I'm very excited. But yeah, anyway, let's continue.
Oh, you got insider knowledge, okay?
Yeah, absolutely, I do.
Hey, here's the easy thing. We already know our ancestry. Kitsune going in.
Kitsune.
Let's go.
He literally sold this to me as we already have a bear and a frog joining in, and I was like, okay. So huh? So I love the dwarven race. I love like I'm 5'2". Like I'm chilling down here. So you are. Don't tell me that. I'm chilling down here.
I'm agreeing. I'm like, yeah,
Don't agree with me.
Thanks for the vouch. Thanks for the vouch.
True, I know.
Typical short person. I have to get angry about it. But
like a dwarf.
I'm already loud. I already love. Like it's just a race that's always fit me. But I really sought out to not do that this time. I was like, you know what? Do something different. Like play a different character. Like I said, I made 3 different characters, and I kind of bounced back and forth. But I was like, you know what? I kind of want to fit into this, and I feel like another animal in the mix. Like we're really fucking outnumbering the human.
Fuck
Singular at this
Fuck
point.
the humans.
And so I was like, you know what? I love foxes just in general. So I was like, I'm gonna be a Kitsune. So I was reading up on it, and I was like, wait, this is great. So I chose a Oracle Kitsune, which is just about all I'll probably like bring forward into that, because I liked the Oracle because it did give me that freedom of oracles tend to, especially in their early days, they're given the power first and they don't know how to use it. So that kind of gave me a little leeway of, I have these powers, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing D&D and I don't fully know what I'm doing. So I kind of leaned in on that. I was like, well, this really fits me and the playstyle that I want to. And then especially with that being said, like, you know, I stand out. When it comes to kitsunes, I am a like silver, white kitsune, so I will stand out, and people will give me that false confidence. I know I'm supposed to be something, however, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I really just, again, I just leaned in on that. So Akiko, I am super excited to play her. I think she's gonna be like really, really great. Even in my like just date, it's just something that I don't know.
I think it's smart.
So hard.
I think it was smart doing a character that like doesn't know their own power for a person that doesn't know. I think that's so smart. As soon as I read that, I was like, that gives me that option to. Oh my god!
But
that's
also,
so brilliant.
I want to, even if I know it, use it to my advantage. I want to be able to, like, you know, maybe use those spells, but honestly, like, they're not going to work out always in my favor and stuff. And like, I think that goes good with storytelling and stuff like that. Like,
100%.
I plan on still learning them, but keeping with it and stuff like that. I get I get to play dumb, basically.
Yeah, even attacking it is like you said, oh, I play dwarves, you know, 'cause that's what I'm familiar and I know or whatnot, but you're like, hey, I'm joining this campaign that I've been trying to do forever.
Everything I play,
pushing
Destiny,
the boundary.
I'm a dumb
right?
titan. I'm a dwarf. I want to be strong. I want to hit shit and think later.
And what's cool is that like we are so focused on story and roleplay, like that's like a majority of it, right? And obviously we have epic, you know, fights and tales and sagas and things like that, and we kind of always explore everything. But like that's a super cool thing where it's like we're gonna be along that path with you, or we're gonna figure out what your powers are as you do, and like how that works and what that means, and like, you know,
that's
you're
a lot of
supposed
cool
to be this
opportunities
wise,
for stories.
you know, being that
I'm
may know all these things. So yeah, it's gonna be
so
dope.
like she's still confused, doesn't know what she's doing. But we're in this party town. We're taking a break. This is my break. This is supposed to be a break.
This is your spring break?
That's the thing. It's basically, I'm bored.
Bring the rumspringa.
I'm still young, but out there. Because
Oh,
as an
that's so
oracle, you're
fucking
just
fun.
supposed to
Balance
go
of, like,
learn stuff, but
how much
you're
of
told
how
to
much
learn
of
by
real world
adventuring.
do you know? Yeah, like how
Exactly.
much have you really been impacted, or do you think
Which,
you know? Yeah,
Again,
that's
opens
cool.
that door to adventure and stuff like that. So like I
that's
really
cool.
wanted to play the story aspect of that. So I'm really excited to join the campaign in the story aspect. So bear with me when we're in a fight, but I got you in the role.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be just fine. You'll be just
How
fine.
many times can I do this?
Okay.
Rob.
Question: did you think about we need to pick ourselves a little heritage here?
Ooh.
So another thing with what I was reading. So Kitsunes also, they never even take a surname, which is why I just went with Akiko. She has no surname.
Cool.
So a lot of them, like, you grow up in an area with them, but especially being an oracle, you're already singled out. You're already kind of out there on your own, very, very lonesome and stuff like that. So still out there. It's, I don't know.
What are our
that's the
options?
good thing, even when I was going at it.
Yeah, I think if you move it to the right, because you have chat up there, so if she's looking at the image, she can't see the full options. So
Yes,
I
we
think
will.
also to help her see.
Yes, I'm doing a couple of things at the same time, but yes.
No, I know. I'm just.
Can you
letting
do?
know,
I
man.
have two more. If you could do.
If I
them.
could do
Yeah.
that, that'd be great.
Yeah, just
I
8
could.
other things.
I'm gonna need you to go make me some French toast as well, please. Thank
I'm
you.
also hungry. Yeah. I'm also
Don't say
hungry.
that. Please don't. Please don't. I have pizza downstairs. I have actually. Oh wait, I have
Hey,
queso below me.
I'll tell you right now, for our
Campaign.
campaigns,
Below
Ice,
you.
here's the pro hack: bring food, because we're
Yeah,
a very
no, it's
food
it.
forward campaign.
Yeah, it's a very food forward. It's annoying as fuck.
It's annoying as fuck.
My rum
So fucking
springer,
annoying.
basically. My
right.
rum springer. I get distracted by the cool, like when he described the environment of being like the party town and like stuff going on and the piracy and things like that. That's something I can learn from. So that's like, I'm here to figure it out. Both me
There's gonna
and
be some
it.
fucking lessons learned. So
Quite literally here to learn the hard way.
yes. So there's one background that involves a connection through the celestial. You have a strong connection to the divine. And it gives you certain
Being
protections.
an oracle, I can't. Yeah, like I can't side with one of them though. It's as I learn them, I can connect with them, because that's the thing is I'm given a lot of power from a lot of different ones that I don't know, and you're supposed to go search them out and why you have them and stuff like that. So very much a as we go kind of thing.
All right.
You ready to work?
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let's see here. You can exert your unsettling presence to subtly demoralize others. Nope.
Also, again, yeah, I'm gonna be obviously I'm on break. I like partying.
So you gotta,
I like
choose
celebrating.
one. Is like,
Yeah.
It's like, do you have a deity like God connection? Do you have like a fiendish? Are you more Earth? Like you're connected with nature? Are you more
No. You're
frozen
connected
tundra?
with gods. So oracles, I'm connected with gods.
So
I think
The only thing
celestial.
is-
or probably is
Hold on.
where you're leaning,
Yeah.
or dark.
Your spirit is open to
Oh,
the
I'd
secrets
be-
of beyond, granting you extra knowledge.
Ooh.
You
Yeah,
gain
there you
the
go.
Kitsune spell familiarity, ancestry trait. You alternate between your two forms. This empty sky looks like something that is searching for purpose.
Yep. That's it.
I like that.
All right.
Your alternate form is a common medium humanoid. Oh, so you can just
Yeah,
human
so
now.
like I have a like walk around form where she's pretty humanoid. She still has tail, ears, which is kind of just how kitsunes go. But considering we have so many animals in our pack, I can be more comfortable in my regular form in traveling. and
she
stuff
called
like
it a pack, you guys.
that. We're a pack.
We're a pack.
It's actually it's
Just wait till you get to my character, chat.
Minus you.
Minus
He's actually in the back rewriting everything right now. He's gonna be a furry with the rest
we're
of us.
That
We're
backstory,
selling,
we're throwing it out.
we're here to sell Akiko fucking VR chat fucking skins. All right, that's how all this is gonna get paid for.
Yeah, why am I still here? I feel like I'm getting bullied.
Now
Because we love you.
I I'm super stoked because people that watch your channel have not seen a class like Oracle played, and it is a spellcaster that has to walk around with deep flaws, and it's played completely different. It's more of a storytelling class.
I liked the confusion in it, and I want to play a story like a very spellcaster kind of like thing, but I never play this. Like, again, I always play in anything that I do, I play give me a big hammer, let me hit shit. And I wanted to, as I've been playing in the campaign, our campaign went about like a year, 2 years. I like the storytelling aspect, so I felt like there was just a lot of room for me to kind of flourish on that, and I want to keep doing that.
Select your fucking mystery. I love this. What a great way to phrase it.
What a fucking mystery.
Your mystery can involve ancestors, battle, bones, the cosmos, flames, life, lore, tempest, time, or ashes.
Here, I found a quick little description of what each one is, and instead of making you all suffer through me reading them, I will just paste them in Discord for you rockers so you can see what like a description of what each one is.
God, these all sound terrifying. That's the best.
So like Cosmos, you draw power from the stars and the spaces between. Ancestors,
amazing.
Voices of
but also our
generations.
chaotic goblins. I think well, that might set off some good stuff. Actually, you know what? Tempest would be really interesting because it gives me a call to being here.
Yes.
I just got done playing a Tempest Cleric. It's so fun. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, Aska.
I'm such a water bitch.
You're not done.
So one of my other characters was the what's the nymph class that's literally a like water based.
You're playing like a dryad.
What it was called.
You're playing like a or a water druid.
Yes. In Pathfinder, it had a it's not a squirrel.
Oh, Leshy.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna look at chat anymore. Leshy.
I'm not gonna look at that anymore.
Squirtle!
I'm playing a Squirtle.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Remind me.
Tempest, let's go.
Yeah, no, I think that gives like
wind, waves, and
good-
storms rage at your beck and call.
Bring you to fucking Merrowstrand. I love it.
Oh, dude, yeah, with the water theme going on.
Okay, now this is gonna be a bit much.
Oh, background.
You need to think of your background.
So you
My
said
background.
you're like a
So
wayward college student.
Basically, I want to be young, obviously of age. You know, we out here. Even in my descriptive, like I wanted very clearly in the front of my like
Student of
pouch and stuff,
magic.
having a tankard for like my drinking and stuff because I'm here to party.
Oh, guys,
My name's Akiko and I'm here to party.
Oh
I'm ready to
Here.
fucking party.
Please.
We are
I
not
love
going to
that
get
movie
along,
so
and I
much.
love it.
I know.
We haven't gotten
Dude,
to me
this
yet,
happened
but like
with
we're not going to get
the
along.
last
and
human
it's
that
gonna
I
be
played.
great.
I literally like I couldn't even talk to the guy that played him for a while because I was so angry. Is that what we're gonna do?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the roleplay goes, I guess. But yeah.
God. But like so, she is of an upbringing of learning. So, from early age and stuff. Obviously, born.
What's
looking
your-
like?
Ooh.
I feel like
Your
you're like the nerd that like actually is like very studies.
I'm
and
the
astute,
nerd, but
then
I'm
you're like,
fed up.
You're like I'm screw
Yeah.
it. I just want to
Like,
dance.
I'm done.
Like I just
Yeah.
wanna dance. Like
I'm done.
Definitely
like, I finally
scholar.
got out there and they were like, hey, like you have to go, adventure and learn on yourself. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? There's alcohol here?
So the only thing I'll push back on a little bit is her key is charisma, and her. Yeah, really, the Oracle
So
really
I-
just wants
I
you to focus
do-
on charisma.
I do want her to have a false confidence though, because I am still unknowledgeable about stuff as far as charisma goes.
Yeah, and this is more just for where your damage is going to come from. Is we need to make sure that your charisma is getting stacked so that you're getting your bang.
It's
for your
fine.
buck.
You're able to. So you don't
You
have
get
to.
the free ability boost. Exactly.
You're able.
Yeah.
You're able to get charisma, so that's not going to be a problem. I think Scholar's the way to go
The
there.
Rizzler.
Rizzler.
The Rizzler.
Select a skill.
Arcana.
This would be, in this case, since it's Tempest, this will be Nature.
Yep. That tracks.
All right.
The waves brought me here to fucking party.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
All right. So Kitsune doesn't have a natural flaw
No
that's
natural
built
flaw. Love it.
All right, so-
and has a natural charisma boost. Let's
Yep.
go.
There you go, baby.
Well, like
get one-
obviously, like her features are gonna be super sharp, so she's gonna be very like attractive and stuff to everyone else around her. So very charismatic. Again, with the false confidence that I wanted to purvey in her, and just being that very. But then when it comes to like when we get into our stuff, that's when I wanted to, veil drop and stuff.
Sure.
She's gonna be so much fun to play. I'm so excited.
Right. So I would suggest on your first round either taking Dex or Intellect based off the storytelling that you've gone. Dex will be a very important stat for you.
Yeah, no, I would say Dex me 100%.
All
right.
Never played
Dex
the
me.
character, dude, never int.
You can
Also,
take 2
wisdom for
flaws and get yourself an extra boost. Would you like to take 2 flaws for an extra boost?
Ooh.
Is it 2 or do you just have to do 1? If you click on 1, does it free up a boost?
Does say one.
No, you have to do fucking 2.
Yeah, it's 2.
Oh, that's so brutal.
That's so many.
That's brutal.
We can skip
No,
it and go
she's-
back if you
I
want
think
on
she's-
this.
I think she's young. I want to keep it at that.
She's not
old
flawed
enough to
yet.
have Flaws.
Yeah.
Flaws? What are you talking about? That's what
She hasn't
you
had enough
want.
trauma. This is my trauma. This is what's gonna.
What's gonna happen to me? Yeah, it will actually. You're gonna cry
God
at some
damn it.
point.
Yeah, there you go. Get your whiz in there. Get that nature boost up.
All right.
Yeah. Learning background, you're gonna have a bit of intelligence and wisdom, like innately, right? As an oracle, that makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
Scholar,
I'm studying
right?
to do. I get it. Jesus, as long as I don't.
We know these 2 for sure. We're going to lock those down because we're going to give you the 18 in your spell casting. That's going to happen.
You're a charismatic individual. Yeah.
You have
100%.
6 more boosts to take. We know you want to go heavy into Dex. That helps save your life.
Because even with her character, like she has like the hidden like throwing blades on the side of her like stuff. So that's something I want to kind of play on. I never play a ranged character. I want to play. Let me stand back a little bit.
I would
Maybe I
suggest giving yourself a little HP.
Yeah, I'm pretty big, so yeah.
At least one of those. You got 3 other spots
Please,
here.
sir, can I have one?
Some more.
So, I think in my early learning, I'm still gonna have some intelligence. I'm not used to an intelligence character, which is so scary.
Well, it's fine.
Let's see.
you can be
Intelligence
charismatic.
is going to be like your Arcana checks. Is going to be
which is what I need though.
But perception and wisdom
comes from your I would focus, especially with Tempest. I would focus Wiz before Int. I would do Int second to Wiz.
Well, I think it's like, if you're coming, because you kept describing your background as like being learned.
I've
right?
obviously
you can
learned
always,
enough to know that I need to come to the water.
Sure.
12
Because that's my
intellect.
thing, so-
More than what most people have slept.
Yeah.
12 intellect, already doing great. Already killing it.
Already the smartest person in the group. Pass
First,
bud.
oh my god.
For the last boot, you could probably choose like intellect, whiz, or whatever, right? Because I think you get 2. So or more con if you want to add a little bit more.
I would
HP.
definitely put 1 more in con.
I
'Cause
think so.
hit points never fucking hurt.
They do not.
10, 16, 14, 12, 16, 18 build.
That's pretty damn solid, man.
Ship it.
Thick. She thick. Ship it.
Thick.
Ship it.
Wait,
'Cause
2
what else?
Cs.
Fortitude saves is con, right? That gets you. Yeah, that's your
Fortitude is con.
Yeah,
Expert in will.
You're gonna want that for sure.
All right. Open up the oracle.
Save it. Let me see it.
Save it. Let me see it.
Save it. I want to know.
So you get 8.
What's crazy though is I look at your HP and it's 58, and then I remember like radios is like 90.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's like it's such a difference.
Dude, I'm built to take an ass whooping. That's the difference.
Mine's 46.
Literally,
I'm agile.
But also think about what radio did in a swing. He did almost half his hit points in one swing.
Swinging at me versus you, a frog. Like I'm gonna feel the impact more. I feel
but that something seems fucked up there, where this man is swinging for half his own hit points.
Be happy he's on your team.
Strength?
Yeah, I'm happy all of you are on
Be
my
happy
team.
he's on your team, man.
We'll see how the role play goes.
All right, so you get, what do you get? You get.
I like frog legs.
Trained
First.
in a number of
That
additional
scared
skills
me
equal
about-
to 3 plus your intelligence modifier. So your intelligence is.
We got a +1 on it. So we got
So you got four skills to
4
choose.
skills.
It's okay. They're gonna help you through it. So
Yes.
No, I know.
I would
Is that gonna do it
suggest
for me?
acrobatics.
I was gonna say acrobatics, 100%. I'm a fox. I'm jumping all over the fucking place.
I'm a fox. Plus 10.
Technically, deception. No, well,
Society.
you get charisma.
you know what? I want performance. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great because that's charisma based too. So that's a good one.
Yeah, I definitely want that. I don't want thievery because one of my big things, especially with picking like a very like sly fox, is I always play good characters. Like I can't. I don't.
Are you
like
just saying
doing
that
things-
though? Okay. All right. Continue.
I don't want that.
Society.
But I don't like diplomacy. I don't want that. But I love medicine.
I would say society, right? Like you're well-rounded, maybe.
Yeah.
Get
Like you-
Frog,
you know.
monster.
Actually,
Stealth?
no. I
State
want.
name of a good
Can I get
Arcana?
survival?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Kitsune knows how to make a ramen noodles. All right,
I love ramen.
So do I.
dude. I'm still dreaming about fucking Oink
Dude.
at PAX West. That's
I made the most amazing ramen concoction. Was it yesterday? Day before. I made this ramen, and I make my ramen super weird, super different. So it was more of a like soy sauce based like chow mein style ramen. I wrapped it in rice paper with a slice of cheese in it. And then I pan fried it.
What kind of
I
cheese?
pan fried it. Lactose free provolone cheese.
Hey,
She says, pushing her glasses up to her bridge.
I put my hands together with like lactose
sorry,
free.
I didn't know I was
I'm
calling you
lactose
out. I
intolerant.
didn't know what it was. Okay, I feel bad now. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. You're like, thanks for. I was just gonna say cheese, but then you're lactose free.
all right. Keep us on par. Next thing we need to grab.
What did you get? Did you get all 4? Because
Yeah,
you're
that was all
naturally
4, right?
trained in religion. You're naturally trained in nature because of your, and then
I
you
have
get
some
4
left?
more. So you have one more
One
left.
more
I
left.
have one more. Okay. Then
Arcana?
Stealth makes sense. Both. Actually, let me do society because I'm very. Yeah. I can do
Connected.
society. I know it's low, but let me do society. Bring that up.
Yeah, well, that's that's a good strategy as well as like some of your things that you were more dump statting. You
Yeah.
can bring them up with your skill trainings.
Which one are we
get
gonna
many
go?
more with these variations.
Society.
Society. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Which is, I think
Society
it's gonna be
rolls.
super helpful in the city with both
Yeah.
sides and like factions and nobles and all that. It's gonna be super helpful.
I didn't see anything from her. Did she get a lore from her background or from her mystery? I didn't see one. Prevalent.
We got an ancestry feat,
Okay.
and we got
The academia. Oh, whoa. You are trained in your choice of arcana, nature, occultism, religion, academia, lore skill. So one of those you get to choose. I guess nature, since you're already doing nature, would make sense. But
so you get to pick a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so arcana, occultism, or religion.
no,
Give
sorry.
me.
These are lore skills. So this is
Yeah.
we're adding. We're not training an existing skill. We're adding in a manual lore skill. So you get to choose the arcana lore, nature lore, occultism lore, religion.
We'll do the religion lore.
Well, no, it says skill.
No, nature.
No, these are all lore skills. These are just the core.
And then lastly, you get to, or you could choose the academia. Okay.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Oh, see, to me, it looks like it's like you get those, and your one lore skill is academy. Or
In your
academy.
choice of arcana, nature, occultism, and yes, she
It says
gets academia
right.
and.
Glad we're all
So it's
confused.
academia,
I would have
and she
never been
chooses
able
one
to
of
do
those.
this by myself.
Takes a village.
I was gonna say, it's
God.
like it says and, or if it says or, then you choose one. But and,
Right.
it's like you get academia.
So you get
right?
one of those
Yeah.
skills, and you get that lore skill. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what-
Academia,
So you can choose arcana,
Or
occultism, or religion.
Yep. Oh no, no, religion's already picked. So
so
arcana
So
or
I'm already trained in religion.
yep.
again,
So arcana or occultism.
Learning to.
She can pick an entirely
figure
new
this
one.
stuff
Pick whatever
Oh,
you
yeah,
want.
That's right. If it's already selected, then you can do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
out. Yeah. Oh, so it's another one.
Yeah. So you
so
get one
choose
more to
one more.
choose.
Oh fuck. But I'm already trained in nature too.
Yep.
You said you
So you
wanted to
can
be.
do-
You thought about medicine as well.
Yeah. No. 100%.
Yeah.
I
That's
can
whiz.
be
There you
your
go.
healer, baby.
I love. Oh my god.
I can heal away the pain.
And then our academia.
You know
lore.
how
Got
hard
it.
it is to not
Got
feed
it.
into the gamer girl healer meta, but I want to so bad. I love healer shit.
I
And then
will
are you
love it
adding
so
everybody a general lore, an untrained general lore? Is that what you're doing? Yeah.
Who can take your pain away?
All right. So that should do it for this tab.
All right. Now we step in.
Tap tap tap
To
tap.
the
Oh,
feet tab.
Tap tap
to the
tap
beast.
tap tap. God
So many-
damn.
so many
Now we
choices.
step into the fucking beast.
I
Here,
got
I'm
all
gonna
these
pull up
feats,
Path Builder.
and I'm cooking some meats.
The music stop.
No, it's still
No,
rolling.
just switched over to ominous.
Ah,
Yeah, as soon as we roll to the feats.
I've been having to refresh Foundry a lot to get it to keep playing for me for whatever reason today.
I haven't. It's just been rolling for me.
it finally stopped for me, and I was it was very awkward silence. It really kills the mood, man.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, it's
I'm
always.
like, oh shit, we're at the feats, and the music stopped, and I was like, okay, shit. I'm so sorry.
Uh,
Got real.
the music is always going. I can promise you, because if it's off, I'm over here going. Ah! Ah!
Again, I just listened to the Skyrim soundtrack on fucking repeat. It literally was my most listened to album when I looked at the fucking, my Spotify remix or whatever.
Ancestry feats.
Chat's in the way. I can't see what you're looking at.
Don't worry, we're about to pop them out.
Amazing. I love fire.
Boxfire. A crack
I
of your
love fire
tail
so much.
sparks wisps of blue energy.
Oh, I
Choose
bet. Don't
either.
even talk. Stop.
Oh, you get,
I want that.
you get electricity off your tail. Holy shit.
Lightning! D&D Star Fox!
That's shocking, to be honest.
Let's go.
I'm a
I will
dad.
get-
I just
will
realized I'm a
say
fucking dad.
Ka-chow every time.
God.
Joe.
Oh, and you already have her on level 5, so that's why we're seeing them all. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yeah.
Gale Everstorm. Yeah, the throwback. My boy.
Yeah, she'll probably get those
Welcome to
with,
the
with the
catchphrase,
Oracle
ka-chow.
class.
Yeah.
It was okay. I was a power battery at the end of it. It was fine.
Yeah, already got it as a bonus feat.
And look at that, already got it as a bonus feat.
Shape Changer's Intuition.
Was that?
A lifetime of experience. Nope. We know that's
you don't
gone
have
already.
It's like a first line. Nope, doesn't have that.
Your magic has
kid.
crystallized into a
get a
spherical stone. You
Do you
gain
want
a
a familiar?
familiar.
Do you want a familiar?
Except it's a star orb.
It's a star orb.
Do
Yeah,
you want to
you can
build a
make it
star
whatever you
orb?
want.
Do you want to build a star orb? I do
think
love
Kitsune
rocks.
lore
I'm gonna
could
be
be
honest
there.
with you.
said you love rocks,
This is
or
a
you don't
rock,
love rocks?
and it's your
Do.
best friend.
I'm a rock bitch. I'm gonna be
bedrock.
honest.
I'm a rock
I'm a-
bitch.
I'm a
Quartz, give me
rock
some
bitch.
granite. I'm fucking
Get your
there.
fucking
Oh
moonstones
my
out, y'all.
God,
Oh, let's go.
I got a rock.
I ask you
So
if
one
it
more
rose quartz or a
one.
jasper. I'm sorry, but it's
She drew squiggly
You know,
smiley
more
face on it.
Kitsune magic.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? You know, that's like part of your inherit.
I've already trained in it. They finally let me loose. That's the thing.
Technically, this has to be 1 more 1, but that's a rules fucking.
I'm
right
just reading through.
there. Oh, okay.
We're playing RoBear.
Strawberry.
Yeah, if it
My
fits, it
favorite
ships.
Yeah.
When you change your shape,
Amen.
Crack open.
your tailless
I
form,
am
you
so
gain
used to that. I'm
disguise.
so sorry.
Interesting.
Anytime I open it on the mic.
As you should.
Yeah,
That's-
we
Okay.
As long as it's a voodoo ranger, baby.
You hear
keep
that,
on
Voodoo?
cracking.
Yeah, I'm so used to it.
You hear that, Voodoo? Are you listening to me?
Are you listening?
We're having a conversation at PAX.
Shifting faces.
What does Kitsune lore get? I mean, obviously a
Kitsune lore.
But
That's
is that it?
You know all about your people.
yeah.
Oh, and you get more skills. You can get more skills.
Useful.
Pretty
Yeah.
already
They pay the bills.
kind of
Yeah.
stacked. Do you want claws?
Skills play the bills.
You're probably not
Claws.
going to use them
Actually,
other than like an
no,
RP moment.
I don't. I'm not a claw person.
What's Foxfire?
Then you might
That
get
sounds
more.
Which also-
you
yeah.
might just get 2 more skills.
Not getting claws, like because I already have the throwables that I really want to work with more. I'm okay with not taking the claws.
We'll
I
go
guess
ahead and just.
I don't know if you're gonna
Add
get
some
those with Oracle or not yet. I don't know.
Well, it's gonna stack it.
Oh, okay.
It's just gonna give you
so
extra.
You don't have to choose those spells
Yeah.
because you're getting them from your ancestors.
We're just gonna go
right?
ahead and give you some extra fucking spells here, whether you use them or not, because we're kind of
Yep.
short on story shit here. But Bane is good, Sanctuary is good, Illusions are good.
It's fantastic.
We're gonna slot that in there.
I'm already doing a lot of shape shifting too, like between my like regular form and back.
Oh yeah, it
But
won't
I-
even let you drag the 5 into the 3.
Oh no, it will.
Nope.
No, it will.
Oh,
You can do
okay.
it. Allowing you to speak. Oh, you can speak in. You retain elements of your consumed form, allowing you to speak in a fox form.
How the fuck? What does the fox say? Please
What the
don't.
ring ding 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 ding.
As soon as I was about to ask it, and then it just flooded my mind. It
All right.
flooded my mind.
Oh, that's
so
no,
fast.
that's exactly what she was
Yeah.
talking about. How she wants the ability to have ears and tails
Ring.
still in humanoid form.
Yep.
Yeah.
The hybrid form.
Because, like, no matter what, it's going to be very obvious I am who I am.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So I want to be an egotistical, false confidence bitch.
Yeah. We got you built for that. Charisma high,
Built,
intelligence
let's
kind of
go!
there,
Kind of there. I like the.
and con also there, so you could take a beating.
All right.
Hopefully
Now,
the bear takes the beating though.
Yeah.
Right, radio.
Hopefully.
That's the plan.
He's also very clever.
That's why I'm
down.
here.
Bear
If the
grill.
bear-
Wouldn't be
if
the first
hey,
time.
If the bear goes
I've
down,
had to do
pray.
so.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted acrobatics checks. Like
Let me stay out and throw shit. Yeah.
big fucking
Class.
decisions now. Big fucking decisions now.
Class feats.
Yeah, these are the real deal.
These are hard. These suck.
Can I pee first?
Prepared.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool.
Very cool.
I'm ready to define yourself. Can I pee first? Absolutely.
Did you see how easily she muted her mic with
Wow.
That little tap on the top
in there. Okay.
You know what? Stop being a shill.
Yeah.
I think we can allow that. I 100% agree with you. Fruit Force does all day long.
Yeah, I gotta try it. I haven't tried it yet.
It's like delicious hoppy Starburst.
I gotta try it then because I love Starburst. And
Reach spell's pretty dope.
Like, do you like Juice Force?
Yeah, Juice Force was my favorite. I bought Juice Force so much.
Fruity or Juice Force is the best way to describe it.
Okay, then I'm gonna pick it up. If they have it here, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna do that maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh, dude, these are so hard. These would be so hard to choose. You can do reach spell, which allows you to extend the reach of your spells, right? So you can double your distance. Widen spell, so you can turn them into AoE. Cantrip expansion, so you can have more cantrips available to you. Like,
and how many does she get?
She gets 2, it looks like. She got 2 classes.
So I mean, widen and distance are the two that just scream at me. It's like making an AoE and get it farther. Absolutely, 100%.
I know she definitely was like talking about distance. So we were just talking about some of your class, and one of them was like a reach spell, so you can like throw spells further.
Yeah, the reach spell written is you can extend the range of your spells if the next action you use is to cast a spell that has a range, increase that spell's range by 30 feet. As a standard for increasing the range, the spell normally has a range of touch.
With the throwables that I keep on me constantly.
And then also
you could specifically, it's not with everything, it's with spells. So if you're throwing, but if your throwables are spells, then that's fantastic feat to take 100%. The second,
and then Radio's idea was on top of increasing the reach of your spell, then you could turn it into AoE. So widen spell gives you the ability to manipulate the energy of your spell, causing it to spread out and affect a wider area.
Motherfucking bombs!
Right. So what was once a targeted, bolt, now becomes and hits a 10-foot radius.
Is anything else like remotely?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. Is you got some hard choices because you can add more cantrips to your list, which cantrips that makes a big difference.
Because she's not going to be proficient in anything. I don't
what's
want her to be
Divine
like.
Aegis? I'm curious.
It's a reaction. You attempt a saving throw against the magical effect, but you haven't rolled yet, so that's the trigger. You summon divine energy to shield yourself. Oh, it's fucking shield, offering protection against other traditions.
I like begging for help.
Well, so my thing is that Divine Aegis, like begging for help, true, but Divine Aegis, you're talking about all these divine connections, but you don't know really like what it is. So it's
I would say that's a good story.
I had that actually in my last campaign. I was a barbarian with an ancestral background, and we got into a very like family fight, and I had literally summons of 2 of my ancestors fight with me.
Oh yes.
And so I still got to kind of like, they would control but only through me.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I'm always a fan of story. I'll build shit more out of story than I will of like, this is gonna help me in combat. Whatever.
Whatever combat.
It's not gonna be the popular choice, but might.
Well, it's your character, so
Yeah,
it will be the popular choice.
I can. What are my cantrip spells? I don't even know what my spells are, to be honest.
Your daggers that you talked about, are those important to your character, or are they? Yes. So take a look at prayer touched weapon.
I have to click on
it. Ooh, that would be. Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's this damage only unharms undead and creatures with negative healing.
This damage harms. Pretend you didn't read that.
This is important for you guys to understand. The alignment that we're using for our game is those who are against us receive our damage. So This doesn't mean that we do, we only do Radiant and we only do it against the most evil people. It's whoever opposes us receives this damage. So extra.
They choose the bad life, they get the bad touch.
Damn right.
100%.
So that could be that actually
okay, then yeah, absolutely. I please click that.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is that you get that.
I wanted her to be the I don't know if it's just because I just watched the Witcher Blood Origin or what. But like, I wanted those fucking. When I was thinking of her character design, I just thought of those boots with just lined down the side, both in intimidation check like stuff. Like I wanted to be part of her.
What's super cool about that, it looked like, is you get that effect just by casting another spell. So you cast another spell doing something else, and that automatically applies to your weapons
or whatever. That's cool. This archetype.
Yeah. So this one is archetype. For if we haven't gone into this yet with chat at all, I don't think archetype is a way of dual classing. And RoBear is doing a variation that allows you to do that freely, not at the cost of a class feat. So you get to experience your full class that you want to play, but you also can start dabbling in other dedications. And a dedication would be like a smaller class. So maybe you're not going to dual class as a champion and an oracle, right? Well, also those are like extremely opposite type of things. But you could add in a dedication of like, I don't know, we got on here Bard. Because you're charisma based.
Stop, that's what I was looking at.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, and that Bard dedication, which is what RoBear hears. It's like, let's click on it.
I know. Because I am on just very much my like fuck it, like go at it kind of run.
Absolutely. And you're already built into charisma, so it synergizes with your main stat that you're already in. And we don't have a bard in the campaign.
Oh, and you get reactive shield naturally.
Oh, you chose that's Bastion dedication.
My bad.
I was gonna say, I was like, should be Bard, right? Bard dedication.
Oh, I got all excited. Now what are you gonna get? Nothing.
Chill out.
Now you have to choose more bard shit.
Chill out. What you yelling for? Anyway.
So then it's a choice between essentially going into bard spellcasting immediately.
God, am I gonna have to like try and sing stuff on? I hate singing. Don't make me do that.
Remember, it can be whatever kind of performance you want. That means it's fucking storytelling, slam poetry to fucking power flute. It can be
fire poi, like you do some cool shit with your fucking blades, spin them around.
I was gonna say, I'm a drummer, so
there you go. Drum.
Bam. A good bass
Drop
line?
us a drum beat.
Yeah.
It's whatever RP narrative you want. Like that's how you portray. So it's like, it can be whatever you want.
A good bass line feels hard.
We're very
gives you
flexible.
That gym workout type of shit.
We're very flexible. So it's like you just whatever fits your narrative. If it's like, I'm a poet, like, and I'll say some shit. Like,
no,
cool.
I don't want to sing.
Whatever.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Looks like you have to choose a bard archetype muse. Did that come up anywhere for you?
Yeah, there's a muse. So when it comes up here, you can choose you can get in and choose the spell casting and choose one of the spells, or we can go in and choose one of the bard feats.
Okay.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't really know. I just said and agreed.
Okay, cool.
Hold on for a second.
None of you made a fucking sound of what that's supposed to mean.
Don't worry. I'll be there in a second. Everybody silence real quick. Echo. 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 All right. Feisty, start talking with me.
I'm going to start talking. And we're talking and we're doing things and we're saying sounds and we're doing words and we're doing sounds and words. Words and sounds. Sounds and words.
All right.
Words.
Ice. Echo.
Me? Sounds and words, sounds and words, sounds and words?
Echo.
I don't, that's all I got?
Echo.
If I lean too far forward, can you hear my headset? Is maybe that what it is?
Echo.
Yeah?
Have her turn her head to
Echo.
one side
It's
or the
yours,
other.
radio.
There it
There's
is.
nothing to echo.
There was. I
It's
heard
yours. It's yours.
There's nothing going on. There literally,
It's yours.
there's nothing to echo.
It's yours.
Oh,
It's yours.
It's yours.
I would love you to come here and look at my audio
I-
setup, but there's
Okay.
I'm letting you know.
hello. Hello. Why is IceRockers echoing? Watch. Hello. Could get your head down there by the microphone.
oh, if I blink. closer.
Hello.
So my mic is right here.
Hello. Hello.
You hear it through my
This is the.
I knew it was coming from her to begin with because I
This is the
saw her turn her
content you
head.
This is the content.
It comes to the backside of her headphones.
Yeah.
I believe that though, because that used to happen to me all the time, and you guys would be like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Adam." Just like,
Yeah, that's the thing is, dude, my stupid brain thinks that if I lean forward, I can hear you better. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It's okay. I'm the same person that turns down the radio
all
so
I
I
know
can
is we
do
finally have
directions
our
better
clip
in the
for
car.
this
We all do
week, and
that.
It's just,
We all
it's
do
just
that.
radio being hello.
I'm really fucking loud. I can't help it. I project when I talk.
Me too. Please. Me too.
Well, radio, the music stopped when it came to your turn, so we all heard it, and it still sounded like you, but it makes sense by what you're saying.
Don't fuck with me. I got 20 plus years in audio, bitch.
You do,
And I
know your
still
shit.
fix your shit.
If it's me, please. I get it. I understand. I don't know how to set half my shit up.
I'll just stop
It's okay.
leaning.
During my last Corsair stream, I had to fix my Elgato shit. Like, it was a mess.
So what I'm gonna
No
do
comment.
is I'm gonna look in El Bard feeds real quick. Over here to the side and see if something jumps out. Over in Nethys real quick.
I will
Bard
say, to keep it
feeds.
very light, I'm only going to keep a pair of drumsticks on me.
Just a pair of drumsticks?
Just a pair of drumsticks.
No clothes,
Dude,
no
I
boots,
still-
just the pair of
Wait a
drumsticks.
minute, wait a minute. Couch me, couch me, couch me.
Couch meme. Just me and my drumsticks.
As
I
far
heard
as
he's got a
musical
pal.
items for that kind of thing, I want to be able, because I like drummer stuff, like you literally, I can feel an echo or beat off of anything that I do.
That's a good question. Chicken drum or musical drum?
God damn it, stop it.
So her performance every time is
Ah, it's tequila. I have an absolute brain worm. That's what I call them when I get like shit stuck in my head.
Yeah, I
Like,
love
a
that
super, like,
term.
brain
That's my
worm.
favorite.
It's the tequila
does
song.
the fox say?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tequila.
Tequila.
Do I like tequila? Absolutely fuck not. Please stop.
I hate
But
tequila.
Okay, the archetype
Fermentation of the
bard,
devil.
the polymath. Your muse is a jack of all trades, fitting between skills and pursuits. If it's a creature, it might be an eclectic creature like a fae. As a bard with a polymath muse, you are interested in a wide array of topics, but rarely dedicated to any one. And you rarely make up your mind. You want to try everything. You gain the versatile performance feat and add unseen servant to your spell repertoire.
that feels very fucking it. Just very, I'm going into this with a very, I don't care, I'm here to feel good attitude.
And I'm feeling good until RoBear doesn't let me feel.
Real good.
He's gonna crush your dreams. You're gonna be 3 weeks in, like, yeah, woo, we're partying. And then he's gonna be like, everything.
So that was,
you know has died.
Damn it!
I don't know where you drag the
We're
bard
doing a
muse
solo drummer
to.
boy.
Basic Muse Whispers.
It was the one I read to her was polymath. Was the muse.
Whispers.
It'll when I drop spell casting, it'll probably
ADHD
ask.
is a feat. Stop.
It'll probably ask me for. Nope, hasn't asked me for the muse yet.
Yeah, where is it gonna ask you for the muse at?
I am muse.
To the Google.
Level 6.
Let's see.
Sorry,
If it does
that
here.
early conversation.
Let's see if we drop Muse Whispers. Yeah, that's where it asks you for it. Nope, this asks you about hymns.
Yeah.
What about hers?
God,
Don't
I
know.
feel that I'm way too indecisive to ever play. That's me. Again, I made 3 different characters. I held up 4 fingers and still said 3.
Where do you put the
I made
muse?
3 different characters and I couldn't decide. One of my characters was literally based off of a hentai I watched.
Hey,
Hell
I
yes.
mean,
Good fish.
She was a beer fairy, technically classed as a leprechaun, and I loved her. I loved them so much. They were my favorite part.
Beer Fairy Leprechaun. Send me the link.
Literally, I even
Feisty.
thought about it. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go into it and I'm gonna tell RoBear, I want my breasts big enough to where they are the capacity of a small satchel. I want to be able
Hell
to get
yes.
shit out of there.
Hell yes.
The bag of holding is her brassiere.
Hey, but to be
Again,
fair, the guy's version
that
is the
was
beer
my-
belly, and that shit's useful as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
'cause I'm
was
like,
my
oh, just
backup
plop it down
character.
there, and you're like, all
I
right,
told
we're good.
everyone, I was like, Ishizaku reviewers, beer fairy. I want that. All they did
What's
was just
that?
get
You
everybody
need a
drunk.
dagger? What up, bitch? There
I
it is.
wanted unreasonable items in there. I was Googling that. But then I was like, no, they're furries, and I don't
We
want
still have to
to
get through skill feats. We're still rolling.
Speaking of skill feats, let's go. Oh, these are some of the worst to have to sort through.
Oh my god. These
But-
are
Wonderful.
Because there's just there's a lot.
We'll just skip that.
Don't be ashamed. It's an amazing
we'll just skip
We'll do
that.
that offline.
good-
chat. I'm here.
The good news is I've been in this fucking list all day. So
Yeah.
we're gonna
There's
have to
some good
restart.
ones and there's some useless ones.
Yeah.
So
We're officially in restart territory. You guys will probably have
I'm
to
so
restart
sorry.
in just
I'm
a
so
second
sorry.
ago.
I'm so sorry. No. Oh, I'm not on it. So I'm watching your stream of it because it wouldn't update for me. I gave up.
I can't play fucking D&D.
I've also been just watching your stream. Just like,
I'm trying so hard to buy a new PC. I'm trying so hard.
and I tried so.
I'm not trying hard enough, apparently. I'm too scared.
It's all right. It's all cloud saved. Shit's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Akiko?
Alright, so
Yeah, on my end, she has nothing.
Because I haven't configured your ownership.
Yeah.
And you are now the owner of this lonely heart.
Oh,
Owner
is
of
that
a
why I
lonely
couldn't see
Kitsune.
anything?
Yep.
Oh my god, I can see all of it now.
Yeah. Sorry. I should have done that at the very beginning.
I am so sorry. Wait, we're on what?
Now we're on skill feats. Do you want to
right.
talk shit and have it cause
Oh,
major
100%.
damage?
I want to be an extreme. I want to
two
talk
bond
much
mods?
shit.
Yes.
Bitch,
Let's
you have
go.
met me in person. I bet.
let's fucking go.
Yep, 100%. And you got the stats to back it up. So Bon Mott, you love it. Everybody out there in D&D
I
world.
made my character to be enough. If I drink too much during the session, it's still me.
Smart.
Yes.
Smart,
Yes.
smart.
I'm planning
We've all
ahead.
been there at one point or another.
100%.
Let's check out the 4s. What do we got for? I don't think there's any 4s. We're probably like maybe a 3 or a 5. What do we got?
Yeah, so essentially what you're able to do with Bon Mott, you're able to talk shit to the enemy, and if and when they do fail, then they end up taking fucking penalties. And
Yes.
which is great because
Yes.
You little
Yes.
licker.
we're building you out. You're
Oh
like
my god.
You little cutie queen.
your class is quickly
that
becoming a
commercial so
debuff
much.
machine,
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. I love.
which is great. It's exactly
again,
what is fucking
very
needed.
support character. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's get out of these ones.
yeah. Now we
Get on
need
down to them-
a
get on down to
chomp.
them big boys. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Good shit.
Get on down to that good
Two.
shit.
It's a whopping
Is it
two
only
at the
good? Yeah,
bottom.
look, it's only good. Is there 4s? No, there's only up to 2s. Okay.
Must be in general feats I'm thinking of. Oh well.
All right. So now you just need one
Tattoo
more.
artist? Why is that a thing?
Anti-artist.
Magical.
Hentai artist.
No, I said tattoo. What the fuck?
Tentacles?
Sirs? All of
Tentacles?
you? What?
Tattoo artist.
It's not what I heard. I don't think that's what you said.
Fun fact, didn't say that, so that's on you. You want to talk about it?
I mean, it's all in what you were talking about before.
I got hentai tentacles on the brain now. You did that to me.
Dear God.
I'll take blame.
Hey, you know what? Let's read lips.
Let's see here.
Lie to me.
Ooh, intimidating glare.
I love that you all, other than radio, have the same.
That's another
look
good
for all these
debuff one.
feats. We're chilling. And they are so leaning forward. They're right.
Oh, it's
right
because
here.
I'm allergic to good posture.
These are my reading glasses.
Hi.
I have to lean forward for those. These are my lean back glasses.
Oh, I have my shit at 150. Like dude, listen, I bring that shit out.
Oh, hey, acrobatic performer.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I'm a fox. I'm bendy.
You can roll acrobatics instead of a performance check. Oh, wow. That's
She's already got-
interesting.
Which is better?
Her charisma already, her regular performance.
We already trained
What
her
is all of the
performance.
animal?
Yeah, I
What
will
is
say,
all
I
of
don't
the
think
animal? That sounds lit.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
You know how to use that carcass, girl.
That
She
was
knows how to use it.
Ooh,
There's a
fascinating
heavy- never
performance. That sounds like a debuff.
Fascinating performance. Let's see it. Demands immediate attention.
Must critically succeed.
I love.
You can dazzle them with bullshit. You can dazzle them with bullshit.
And I love the false confidence stuff. So like if I fail even at a half point and stuff like that, like I like that actually a lot.
We established she has a familiar, right? So she's
Got a rock.
got the ability to do touch spells at a distance.
Got a rock.
You got a pet rock.
Got a rock.
What does
Anything
the
that can
rock
help
say?
with touch spells at a distance. Root magic is pretty helpful. That's a pretty strong one right there. You can give people a
Listen, my rock
+1 to a
would be
saving
canceled on
throw.
Twitter. Don't do that to me. He's a problem. I'm glad he can't talk.
Ooh, aura sight. Aura sight sounds like an oracle thing.
You've learned to read the natural auras of other living things.
Maybe with my.
This is essentially just kind of gleaning more information on individual people.
Ooh, confabulator.
The
fuck is
C's, there's
confabulator?
So many. We're learning together.
You pile lie upon lie, reduces circumstances.
I
Yeah.
love lying.
I thought you were a good character.
Yeah.
Which is it?
It makes me seem smart.
Embedded
No,
Aeon Stone.
No, you can be good but still lie. It makes you stupid.
That tracks.
There's a difference.
You get the
There's a
Aeon
difference.
Stone, but you don't get the benefit. That's
You
ridiculous.
just put it in you.
I
You
just
put it
got
in
a
your
fucking
body.
stone
Unoffensive
stuck
is
up
just
there.
me trying to tell myself I'm good enough for that shit.
Ooh, encouraging words. What is that? That sounds like charisma boon.
Sounds like what I just said. So I'm in.
I'm fucking in.
Wait a minute.
Quick pep talk, help him
Quick pep talk.
recover. the DC.
Is that just me?
Now we don't use stamina points,
stamina based.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
so Eye of the Arc Lords. What is this?
Open your
That's what they-
incandescent third eye.
Get your Joe Rogan third eye on.
Please don't give me that. I can't.
So I was doing with this.
Oh, it's doing DMT with this fucking bear and this goblin. All right.
Turn the frogs.
Sounds like most of them.
And the toad was getting froggy in the corner. And he had a pal that was a gator. I called him Gator, but he was a pal.
Think about that, Gator, man.
He was Investigator.
Investigator.
Yeah.
See, look at that. You guys are selling it for me. I don't even have to do anything.
And that was a totally cool
I hate it. I hate it. She talks about it again and again and again.
I like how I feel like you guys are more interested in, and you're leaning so far forward.
That's because
like,
the font's so small and I'm doing nothing to make it bigger.
I'm trying to look at it and I'm gonna be real. I'm enough of this 6-pack deep that I'm here.
I'm here.
But I'm not enough to read here.
We're going with fascinating
if you
performance.
say it to me, I got you.
Performance.
Yeah. Yep. One. Last.
Final.
General feat.
And it's the same thing, but you get to scroll down to the big boys this time.
Big boys.
There we go. There we go. None of those.
Feeling.
Hidden magic. What is hidden magic?
Well, I plant the pickle and you find it. that's only hidden magic.
Doesn't count.
Please don't give me that. Okay.
But is it a wooden pickle? And have you clicked it into place?
Oh, that's useless.
Yeah, not nearly as fun as we built that one up to be.
What about blessed medicine? She was really about medicine. She'd say
Blessed medicine. What do we got there? Ooh, untrained improvisation. Actually, that one may be really helpful for when we get done reading this one.
Out of combat treatment of wounds,
which we get short rest. It gets us all the way.
Yeah. Not a big.
Untrained improvisation is going to give you the ability to do better on your roles that you aren't trained in.
Oh, that's actually kind of a really cool feat.
Yeah, and it goes along with the don't bullshit a bullshitter.
Nobody shits the shitter.
Oh, your proficiency bonus of untrained skill checks is equal to half your level. Oh,
Holy fuck!
So you get a boon on all those untrained things that you aren't doing.
And it fits with it.
Yes.
It so fits.
I found it.
So you get like a +3, like
that's
instead
fucking
of like
great.
0, like, or whatever.
You literally just bullshitting your way through fucking Merrowstrand school.
It's water. I'm Southern, and I'm drinking it out of a mason jar because best jars.
Hey, sorry, I couldn't shake it to test the proof of it.
That's the only cups that we have are mason jars.
It's vodka.
What are you guys at for voodoos? Because do I win?
Do I win? What did I win?
I got 3.
Ooh, beat you 4, bitch!
No code, just buy it.
Why do you think I was drinking water?
I'm just not gonna participate. I'm just not gonna.
Because we're trying to create my character, and I'm like, I gotta focus.
I woke up and I had a character. Yeah.
Some best characters I ever had didn't know like that.
Again, Ro knew what I was fucking into. We're here.
We're here.
It's a Tuesday. Tomorrow's my off day. I'm here.
You gotta sleep in.
Feeling it.
I have a.
Tuesdays are your Fridays?
Tuesdays are kind of my. I'm also a single mom of a 7
so you don't really
and 11-year-old.
Yeah.
So never an off day.
Right.
Never. But Wednesdays are my off stream days, so I get a nap.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this
is the part I have not done a single thing with Pathfinder with is picking spells and how to do it in Foundry. So you are on your own.
Don't worry,
sir.
I'm speed racer on this shit. All right.
Are you? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't know fucking dick about it.
Yeah, it's fucking overload. So I'm doing the thing. It's 2.
So what you get to choose? You get to do 5 cantrips. Okay.
Yeah, 2, 3, 2.
Chat, are you following along okay? There's a lot going on right now.
3, 3, 2. 3, 3, 2.
I'm so sorry, chat. Thank you so much, Lou. Lou.
Your D&D doesn't look great.
I told Lou 100%. I was like, "Yo, I'm doing D&D with another Voodoo Ranger
lost,
homie."
my guy.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us,
Figure it out in
Lou.
the next 4 weeks, man. Just come back a couple times, you know.
Don't
We're
worry
gonna
about it.
figure it out.
This D&D looks fucking weird.
The music will be on point. I got you there.
This one has something.
And what's great though is in like 6 weeks, she's gonna be like, oh,
You ever
yeah, we
check
did
your
that.
cans?
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's the reason I tap the bottom when I tip it all the way up to make sure everything's out.
Yeah, but it doesn't ever work. There's always like 3
There's
drops.
always. I
There's
swear
always.
to God. I
It's
get
ridiculous.
a full sip out
Nope.
of all these.
Or does Radio just have
Nope.
the patience when he kicks it all the way back?
I
So
also
this
wanna
has
say,
been
chat,
empty
this
for
is the
probably
first time we've
20
been
minutes.
together in like over a month, so we're very excited to be getting back
Nope.
into it.
There was a swig. This is the one in there.
Reader, no code, just buy it.
That's my favorite.
That is my favorite
That's my
prop for
favorite.
that. No code, just buy it.
It's the best
I
monster.
said we're gonna have
I've ever had.
conversations
No
at
offense.
PAX, okay? We're gonna make this.
I want one more now because of that.
Happy
Good, I
Tuesday,
have mine,
motherfucker.
I'm chilling now.
Yeah, there you go. Go get it, champ.
Tuesday.
Go
No,
get it,
I see.
champ.
I literally have a concert this weekend.
That you're in or attending?
No, what? What? In?
Foie
I
gras.
don't know. You're a drummer girl.
No, I wish.
Okay.
Oh my god. No, I got the Falling in Reverse Papa Roach. Listen, Ronnie's batshit crazy. Still love that shit. Again.
Hell yeah.
Emo Girl for Life.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. So I'm seeing them on Sunday. I'm down in Texas, so
I probably played Swerve, I don't know, 100-something times when it came out. I really liked it. It's so cringily bad.
We gotta pick spells. for
even
you.
that new.
Nah, he's doing it. He's on speedrun. We're just
Oh, is he just picking spells? I feel like there's some conversation. to
You
have.
pick spells, I will research them to their fucking end.
Fair enough.
Will I still
See?
ask questions? Yes. Because I think I'm doing it wrong. It's more of an affirmation thing.
swear,
Don't you
I
worry.
know the answer. Just give me the yes
I
as well.
know, but just tell
Cut
me
my
I'm
spells
good.
into
Did I get it
pieces.
right?
This
Sorry,
is my
with
last resort.
the Papa Roach
That's
talk, I
fine.
had to.
Right? Like,
Dude, I swear, it's like when I went to the last I went to the last Warped Tour and the Used was playing and I was so excited. I was like, man, my fucking chance. And then I realized, bitch, they have been putting out music and you don't know any of that. They only played old stuff and I was in heaven.
Dude,
But
Bert knows
it
where his
got
fucking
so
butter is
wrong,
breaded.
so
All
yeah,
right,
he knows.
he's
Define
got the butter,
lanes.
you got the bread. He knows what to play. Dude, this is so fucking hilarious. You and I know so many of the same people. It's
Ah, God.
Bless and Bane. Let's go. Get you some guidance in there. Guide me. Guide me.
God, me.
God, Seymour, take my strong hand.
Keep guiding me. What?
Keep guiding me, guide me, guide me, guide
Now I
me.
know y'all be loving this guidance right here.
Oh my God, no! Are you really going to that? Really?
Yeah.
LIMPGUIDANCE.
Even with your spells in your hand.
Live guidance.
Don't care.
Please tell me that's a spell we can populate.
I ain't giving
I
up.
just asked ChatGPT for those lyrics. Don't worry. I couldn't come up with them on my own.
I'm glad you got to see the entire character creation process through my character. I feel so fucking out of place. Please, can we move on to Adam?
Please can we?
What are you talking about?
Don't you worry, don't you worry, child.
I have drank so much through
See,
this
RoBear's
that I
got
am
a gas
just.
for you.
This is combat level drinking right here.
Don't you worry, Akiko.
Character creation and combat drinking are the only times you will consume this much. I guarantee it.
It's so stressful. It's like here's what you get to look forward to. I'm like, fuck.
And then the deep RP moments you drink afterwards because you're like, well, I need to drink after that.
That was brutal. That was brutal.
I'm glad though. I think we've built up so much. You guys have an idea of what I'm going for, so I'm not even worried about all the clicking that's happening, knowing damn well it's literally.
Well, look, you'll look at this tomorrow on your day off, and you'll be like,
Oh my
I agree to
God.
that. Okay.
I can't. It's not even my day off. I somehow managed to turn into a COD streamer, and they update tomorrow. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry. I just had to play the Destiny finale today, so I'm ready for Season of Lightfall.
Oh God, I want to go back to Destiny. Everyone was so nice.
everyone was so nice. Then I went to COD, and everyone hates my face.
Big Daddy T just my fucking in on
shit. BDT, I love that man.
100%, that man could have Christmas, Thanksgiving, and both him and his wife Valentine's Day with me because they're amazing. I love him so much.
He's the best of people.
I don't know what he does with his TikTok algorithm, but every time that I'm like pre-stream, I'm scrolling TikTok because I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready yet.
He's feeding it with Lord Saladin. That's what he's doing.
This wonderful
He is
spell
always on there. Always. And so I have to stop it. I'm like, you fucking bitch. I scroll 3 pages and then you're back. Coming from someone who gives me so much shit for being a dead set Titan, I won't choose another class. I'm
ain't
never
nothing wrong with
Titans.
Titans.
You're in good company.
Till the day I die.
Let's go.
Only ever made one Destiny 2 character.
Watch your luck.
Titan,
exactly. No, Destiny 1. I migrated my Destiny 1 character.
I'm a Jedi.
I cried when I loaded up
Hunter.
Destiny 2, and it gave me, I don't know if any of you like did the opening, like where it showed you all the raids that you had done with all of your other like friends and stuff. I cried so hard.
I have
memory lane.
I have friends I LFG'd for raids for first times that I'm still in contact with today.
Dude, and so mine, it was only people, because I didn't start streaming until like a while after. And so as far as Destiny was concerned, I had only played Destiny with people that I ended high school with and stuff. So it was just a complete just fucking like, you remember these people?
Do you
like,
remember them?
they're why you kept playing games. And I was like, that's cool. I can't function for 5 days. Easy.
RoBear, have you been on a King's Fall raid since it came to Destiny 2?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. We need to make it happen. Titans only King's Fall raid.
Titans only King's Fall raid. That'd be fun.
Yes.
That'd be a good time.
My thing with Destiny is I love playing for the fun factor of stuff. I want to learn and like do stuff in the lore. But going over and over with the raids and you have to be this level and grind for this stuff, that lost me. Every game I play. I've been playing games for so long and I get so much shit because I was actually a Rainbow Six Siege streamer for the longest time, which disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Is that where you developed your catchphrase?
What's my catchphrase? No.
Do you have a legendary catchphrase?
Do I have a legendary catchphrase?
I don't know.
1v1 is what he's referencing.
That's
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Actually, that entire brand came from Siege.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Dude, constant. It was always people who would just like, okay, 1v1 me, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that. And then it finally became 1v1 my dick. I don't want you to play me. I want you to 1v1 my dick. And I'm like, I told him in chat. I was like, that's mine now.
Yeah, 100% yours.
You don't get to use that against me. And then I built an entire. I made so much money.
Let's fucking go.
But I will say, out of all of it, like, you're still wildly going through my Oracle bullshit, so I'm gonna keep going on this. But I loved that so many people, when I came out with the 1v1 brand, they took it as their own. they took it because so many people were getting, every time you play an FPS game and you're doing that shit, it's always if you 1v1 me, you wouldn't have lost that, but you do. You still lose. And so many people took that as a, like, pride thing. So it became an entire brand for streamers of
beyond
you
just
want
the
to sit
game,
here and tell me,
right.
yeah, like you oh my god, it was 100%. I love it for that.
And that was born from somebody in chat going 1v1 my dick.
100%.
Oh my god, that's even better. That's even
why I love
fucking
it.
better.
From
Mixer
day
stories.
one. From day one when I was on Mixer, all of that shit. And I was
it you,
talking to this
Radio?
guy.
Did you chat that?
No, it was not me.
Did you chat? Was it Captain Dog
I
Poop?
had more respect at that point. I might have
No,
taken
I
my
was
shirt
talking
off
to this
from
guy
the nipples up, but no, I did not.
Because he only said that
How do
after
you
he
take your
looked me
shirt
up.
off from the nipples up?
He looked me up and he actually saw me, and then he started to transform it into him hitting on me. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being sexualized beyond my consent.
Yeah.
I'm taking this, and I'm gonna
Making
make money
a
off
dick
of
ton
it.
of money off of it.
Because
ton of
so
money off
many
of it.
women that I knew that were streaming at the time were dealing with the same thing. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, you can't 1v1 me. Like, yes, I can. I'm still a gamer. I'm still gonna beat the shit out of you. You're still bad. You still don't win this fight. Oh God, I love that brand so much.
I love that story.
it.
That was so good. That was such a treat.
So I'm going to share you my
I'm
new
off.
favorite spell from Pathfinder,
Ooh, share me, daddy.
Schadenfreude.
What?
What?
I'm sorry.
Schadenfreude. If one of the enemies rolls a crit against us as a party, you're able to retort back to them and distract them and to get it into their mind that they are so obsessed with themselves that they just crit that they fuck up their future attacks.
What the dude, this is the best.
That's so fucking RoBear.
Holy shit! Did you
No, it
really?
really is.
Did
'Cause
you
it
really
doesn't,
do
like,
that?
It doesn't take away their crit success. It just
Fucks up the next hit.
If you succeed,
good.
you stupefy.
I mean,
One other character has this, and I love it, and
it
we
doesn't
need
matter.
another one.
Akiko has it.
No,
and that's
that's
all that really matters.
amazing.
That is your
Oh my God.
that is your one bard spell that you
That's your go-to
Oh my God,
reaction
you
right
nailed
there.
it.
There we go.
100%.
Oh, and you can upcast it? Let's go.
only got a first level spell slot on the
Okay.
first.
You
No,
still get
no,
something, though, that's good.
No up
No
dog
up.
yet.
You could upcast it if you had upcast spell slots.
Will eventually. Got you mage hand because that's going to be too funny, and message is going to be fantastic.
Oh yes, much need.
Considering I just told an entire story about someone fucking me over and upcasting it, like that's amazing.
It works.
So we got you a good blend of
Amazing.
buffs, debuffs, damage spells, and healing. So you got pretty much all the good in here, and I'll be able to break that down to you.
At a later date.
Yeah.
Later date. Now we get to go over here to equipment, and we will throw on. Let's see.
2 throwing daggers. And proficient in. I have that up actually already for you. Trained in light armor, trained in unarmored defense. I don't know. And that's as Oracle. So I guess Oracle can wear armor.
Nice.
Leather armor.
Yeah.
That's clutch.
That's super dope. And she is Dex 3.
I did a little research, not a lot, but a little.
Studded, so that will be the max for Dex 3, I believe.
Yeah. I think it's your most bang for your buck right there. Put it on. Put it on, see how it feels.
Held in your hand? No, we won't wear it.
That's why I made
Do you
it a
wanna hold
point,
your armor?
especially bracers. I want to be able to armored pull that shit. So
I mean, make it look like that for sure.
Foxfire. That's literally what the fucking tail is called. Holy shit, that's great.
Dude.
click it.
That's
Click
fucking
it, click
great.
It, click it, strike it. Strike it. Make him look
Strike
like
the
a dick.
Foxfire.
Click it.
Strike that Foxfire. Da da da. The Foxfire.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's
Excellent.
those fucking spells, dude. Oh my god, those spells are gonna be brutal.
If I can remember them.
Nah.
That's the.
It takes a village.
game
You
changer.
just take time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just take time. You just like, you just always look at it.
But that's what makes a good long-term campaign, and I want to keep this going.
Yeah. That's
yes.
what we know how to do.
Hi, sorry,
Yes.
I've already invested in us as a group.
As well as you should
Session
have.
one.
We're
I'm here.
committed now. It's
So-
Valentine's Day, and we've all
happening.
become each other's Valentine, and can't really stop that now.
Yes. After I made Valentine's dinner, Amanda reminded me. So you're picking them over me for Valentine's Day. I said I love you. I'll see you after session.
I said I love you a lot.
I can be your hero, baby.
Adam, I saw your post, just single, ready to mingle. We're out here. That is two
you know what I
spectrums
mean? You know what
of
I'm
shit.
saying? I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
I get you.
For you guys, okay? You know what I mean? So
You know what I mean?
I am a fantastic cuddler, okay? We don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Your shoulder is
Chilling.
so comfy.
You know what I mean? What can I say? Just.
Dude, how does our fucking
Vouch.
our Oracle has a 23 AC? It's ridiculous. I
Yeah.
love how this shit scales, man. It's so crazy.
Adam
Yeah.
is up next.
What, me?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
okay.
baby.
Your turn.
Yeah,
Your
Time
baby.
to do you, baby.
So do I explain a little bit then? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I get to side comment
right.
because I'm drunk the whole time.
So
Hey, she
chat.
called it, so it's not
You
offensive.
should have made him go first. You
You
fucked
should have
up.
done me at first. When
Oh,
everyone
I
was sober.
calculated this just fine.
We'll
I'm
start with,
content queen.
and I feel like this is important to note because in my long-standing history here, a majority of the time I have played a spellcaster, right? And I've very much love any kind of spellcaster because of the creativity that you can have with it. There's a lot of cool things you can do and all of that. But I decided I wanted to try something a little bit different. So I have created Clive. Just like Akiko, it's just Clive. And maybe there's more to that, we'll find out in the future, but it's just Clive, and
surname.
he is
Okay.
a human, so he's gonna actually be the one that stands out in the group. But he is a fighter. So he is essentially a sellsword. And there's more to that, but so he's a human fighter. He has some history. So he's battle trained. That's his heritage. He's a battle trained human. I have done some of this. His class is a fighter, obviously.
Sellswords are so scary.
And kind of sexy.
Oh my god, those sellswords are so scary to me because they are so undefined.
But here's the kicker, right? So you think background, right, is like mercenary or sellswords. No, background is a squire.
Ooh. Oh, interesting. Should I use a 9 on this
How-
hole, or should I use a 10, sir?
How undo? How?
That's all you bitches are getting. So we can
Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
So we can move on from that.
I mean, I squired for Brianna Tarth too, so it's
Not a bad play. Not a bad play.
I would foot rest.
Footrest
I don't even like feet, but give me anything.
gives doggy a whole new meaning.
let's be honest, we were all just living for her and Torben. That's it. Like at the end of the season, as they just slowly fucked everything
Bitch,
up that
I'm
we
in
love. They were
season. Back last I checked.
oh, dude, him raising his eyebrows at her. Holy shit. And occasionally, you get him like, he'll be on a commercial clean shaven. And you're like, oh, What have they done to you, my poor boy? Grow that beautiful beard out. Brianna Tarth is waiting for you. Jamie left her.
Let's not talk about it. Okay, I'm still upset.
Yes, please continue, Clive.
Fresh
Yeah.
wounds.
But yeah, no, he's a human. He's kind of he's like the stocky, slender build. So he's not like super buff. He's more slender, but kind of like military style cut. You know, and yeah, he's basically just a wanderer. He's a sellsword. He takes on jobs wherever they kind of come. And you know, it's whether it's protection detail or it's, you know, to go, you know, slay some beasts, whatever it may be.
Akiko, I gotta warn you about these fuck boys in Merrowstrand. All right.
The real fuck boys. Gosh, meme.
If you're looking for a party, you may have found it. But yeah, so yeah.
Oh, go ahead and bump him up to 5 so we can knock all of his ability boosts out now.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put him up to Merrowstrand fuckboy number 1.
Ones, so as much as I think I'm a badass, I'll still roll ones, chat. So don't worry about that.
What is your weapon group gonna be?
Sword and shield.
Sword and board, baby.
Yeah.
Missionary it is.
I thought about doing. I thought about doing dual swords.
You are
That would
a
be kind of interesting,
Starbucks drink away from being the most.
There is nothing wrong with
basic.
missionary. Nothing wrong with missionary. It's a
I
great
thought about
position.
doing dual sword, but
It's okay.
you know, I don't know. I just
okay.
felt like, you know, sword and shield would be kind of fun.
That's for people who love each other.
Hashtag single and ready to mingle. Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, what else we got? What are we rocking with here?
Eye-to-eye contact, ability scores. That's where we're headed.
Fail. Nat 1.
Oh, there they are. Oh, it was hiding. Look at
I swear
there.
to God.
Yeah.
Crouching
Okay.
tiger, hidden feelings. All right.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Here we go. 2 boosts.
So I have a feeling that the bear is very strong, but the frog is very dexterous. So is the other dexterous.
I am
fox.
not dexterous.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, I'm.
He sits on a crocodile. He's from the trailer park.
Fair enough. So I think I boost strength
Yes.
and then Constitution.
Yep.
Are you going for flaws for the
You doing
extra
double
boost?
flaws? What you gonna do?
Do it.
What you gonna do? Woo woo.
I am.
What if you just click
you
flaw
can't
right
choose
now?
two of the same, right? Like you can't choose like
If you look at it,
2
now.
charisma or like 2. You have to choose like 2.
Yeah, they
separate
make you
ones.
choose 2 separates.
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
noticed on Akiko's is they did allow for her to double on the charisma, but no point in doing that for Oracle. What happens if you just click 1 without checking
Yeah,
legacy flaws?
Click flaw for charisma. I'm just curious.
Does it open? Yeah, yeah. You still have to. You have
It'll just give you one if
choose
you.
a flaw.
Yeah, no. So I don't want
Here's
a
your
flaw.
flaw.
Yeah, whatever.
Wanna
It's
take
called
out some
roleplay,
trauma?
chat. It's called roleplay.
For story.
Wait.
boost-
Are you
you
talking
can
Make
this?
it
This is
interesting.
Strength and con for the squire, because that's what you get right through it.
Yeah, once
And
you
then
have to start with strength or con,
The
and then
key-
you can
the
choose
key is
another
strength. Definitely a strength build, so that's my key.
one. Yeah, you get to do dex too automatically.
Oh, do I?
I think.
No.
Right?
Nope, it's
I
either
think
or.
you
one.
just choose. Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say you choose your strength, right?
Yep.
Guys, I've actually done some research. Believe it or not.
I'm
Not a lot,
shutting up.
but like a
I'm
little.
shutting up.
And then, so here's where it kind of gets a little bit flavorful, right? So I feel like level 1, you know, I get a lot of these, right? So I feel like Dex needs boost because we haven't done any of it yet. So we're definitely going to boost Dex. And then I thought like, okay, what kind of fire do I want to be? Is there anything like different, unique, crazy? I don't think I'm going to be very charismatic. So I think we're going to focus on con and wisdom for the other 2. So wisdom from just life experience. He's a young adult, but he's been through some shit.
A little note about initiative is not dex based. It is perception based, which is whiz. So
Great.
just a note about that for initiative.
Awesome. So for the next one, we'll do wisdom we get 4. So if I can, I'll do Wisdom, Strength, Dex, Con.
Going
And
for the
that's-
19.
And that's what it's going to be. He's not, he and this will expand, but he is who he is, and that is what it's going to be. So
Could have. Hold on. Is he a class that could have 20 if you took the flaws? Just want to see. Just for shits and giggles. I just want to see for shits and giggles. Can he
do legacy flaws? You got to check the box for legacy flaws.
No, it won't let you do it.
Yeah, it won't
We'll
let
let
you
do it.
No.
All right, here we go. Sold. Send it.
Shipped.
Ship. Yeah, what do you get? What do you get? I'll pull it up as well.
First level. You are untrained in anything not listed below. So these are all on there and done. Extra expert in perception, fortitude, and reflex.
Trained in your choice of acrobatics or athletics. You're already trained in athletics. I don't know from what, probably from Squire. So then you get acrobatics.
Well, that was weird. It took us back here.
Yeah, where the fuck did that window come from? Oh, there's multiple open.
Complete.
There's many open.
Good God.
Fair enough.
Number of additional skills equal to 3 plus your intelligence modifier, which is a plus 0.
Yeah, so I get 3. For my, which is interesting. And again, I'm all RP based. I don't, min-max a bit, but like I also think that the RP thing is interesting. So one of them is society.
Okay.
Oh,
So I have some history with being a squire, with the hierarchy. The other one, and this is I'm kind of open to some of this, but like I'm a heavy armored individual, so like stealth's not really my thing. Like I prefer to tackle problems head on, and I don't consider myself as anyone too crazy. So to me, I think intimidation can make a lot of sense. And your
intimidation will run through your strength, by the way.
Yeah. So intimidation is definitely one. And then I get one more, I believe, correct?
You should have
no
5
one
in
has
total.
diplomacy as a squire.
That's the next one is diplomacy. So it will be diplomacy because again, it kind of goes into the societal piece of it. Even though I'm not charismatic.
You know what I realized? I think we might have missed a skill feat, even for Akiko, for the ABP.
Yes, we did forget.
Okay.
We did forget ABP. Well, don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll go back over with ABP.
It's just I'm making a mental note to make sure that
Thank
we don't
you.
forget that. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot the ABP list.
Yes, my girlfriend was taken by Talos. Thanks, Chad, for that.
Wow. Digging
It's not
up
a spoiler now.
old
If they haven't
memories.
watched it now, then I don't know. You're living under a rock, and it might be a Kiko's
They're
rock, I don't
actually
know.
the last 2 months they have been watching Tormund's Quest.
Hey,
What?
Yeah, it's not
Gale
fucking.
Everstorm. God rest. Never mind. So do I get one more? You said
No, we got one more. Go one more. Actually, no, you did
1,
intimidation,
2.
society, diplomacy. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
okay, I was
you
gonna
can
say
you
3.
can increase one of them, because you should increase at 3 and 5. Is that right? So you should increase. He gets 2 increases. Brain, hold please.
Are you looking at APB? Is that what you're looking at right now?
Hold please. Gradual ability boost rules, I think is what I'm thinking of. And for a fighter, you should get 3, and then at level 2 you get a skill training.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm looking at this.
No, he gets a fighter skill feat, and then he gets a skill feat at 2.
So you get 2 skill increases at 3 and 5. So you get to upgrade one of the 2 of those trained to experts.
to an extra. I would definitely. I think, based on the backstory, and me and RoBear has some idea, but you know, there's still some things we're figuring out. But I think society and diplomacy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We need it.
And then, did Squire give him a lore skill? I don't know if it does or not.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
The heraldry, I believe. And then there might be others. You might want to look at it too, because there might be other shit. You know, this is my limited deep dive.
Oh, you get a +0 to it because you don't have an intelligence. Oh no.
Yep. Which is okay.
Let's see here. Squire. You did Squire heraldry, okay. Choose 2 ability boosts, strength content.
Heraldry or warfare, yes.
Yeah, I feel like heraldry was, I believe, like same thing with like societal and archetype and stuff. It felt more like warfare could also make sense. I mean, I'm kind of diving a little bit into that, so maybe warfare makes a little bit more sense, because he's definitely from a fighting family.
I like heraldry though. I like that.
Yeah.
And then general lore. Not that he's gonna get a modifier for it, but
Yikes.
Ancestry feats. Here we go.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, human. Oh my god, you get all of them.
Oh my God,
Holy
look
fuck.
at those. Holy shit.
There's a lot. There is a lot.
Dragon spit.
I guess it's better than goblin spit.
So, one of the ones that
It is better than Goblin Spit.
one of the ones that I chose early on, and we're kind of building this out. There might be a couple subtle changes, you know, there's still some discussion to be had, but one of them is arcane tattoos. So
Yes.
my character is gonna have
that one. Yes.
yeah, he's gonna have some arcane tattoos that
I too have delta on my ankle with a small dolphin
Yikes.
over the unicorn.
Our sweet Squire Clive has a tramp stamp. Yes. But I never get to see it because we're always in missionary.
I've got barbed wire and tribal tattooed across my arm.
Only once a year at Sturgis.
Only once a year.
Fair.
the other one I think is natural skill.
He's a natural.
You gained the trained proficiency rank and 2 skills of your choice. So he's gonna be kind of well-rounded.
And not in the gut.
Yeah.
Where would you like these two?
So I think the first one would probably be religion. And then I think the other one would be in survival.
Fighter skill monkey. Look at that.
Woo, you got a good spread.
Yep.
I'm not saying it. I didn't do it.
Don't say it. Don't.
Just don't.
Don't take the girl.
Oh, what a great song.
Clive's daddy is taking him fishing.
4 years ago.
The other one. So how many more do I get? I get 2 more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the other one is natural ambition. He is from a fighter family, and so he is from the day he is born trained to do this thing. What this is, I'm not 100% sure yet. I think it's going to be power attack, but you know, I think there's still some discussion to be had there, but we can put that for now. We can kind of talk through it.
Clobber is your foe. It's clobbering time.
That 20 AC compared to the rest of the party, it better be clobbering time. Even the Kitsune's got 23.
And then the last one, and I kind of was looking at this while, because when I originally did this, we were level 1.
Yeah.
Is going to be courteous comeback. Being the understanding of diplomacy and how this all works. Basically, if I critically fail a diplomacy check, I can re-roll it, I think.
This will give you advantage.
Yeah, basically, it's like it allows me in those situations to be able to draw upon,
It's like a gift of gab type of take it back thing. Yeah.
Well, there won't be a chance for you to fail. You're going to roll with advantage.
Yeah. And then, take the better. So yeah, that's
Sweet.
that. So far, so good, chat.
Now, brass tacks.
Yeah, what are the fighter class feats? I am interested.
There's a bunch of them.
You can go just uncheck archetype.
Already on it, buddy. These are pretty white bread. It's the fighter marshal. It really changes things.
You said you're doing sword and board, right?
Yeah, right now I'm doing sword and shield, but that might change. We'll see. Me and RoBear are gonna have some conversations.
Well, but probably not looking for feats that are like more geared towards dual weapon, right? Or maybe it's on the table. Okay.
We might. We might. Oh wait, what? Let me close out of that. Interesting. You have more feats than me. Oh, that's because this. Yeah, that would explain why.
If you want to have a shield, Devoted Guardian is the fucking bee's knees. As long as your shield is raised, which we will be using as a free action, because if you have a shield, we're not asking you to commit another action to it. Creatures around you get a +1 circumstance bonus to their AC and a +2 if that shield is a tower shield.
Damn, Gina.
Yeah, I'll take that because I get a few of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get 4 or 3?
3 of them. Reactive shield. Lets you use this as your reaction and absorb damage.
But your shield should always be raised because it's a free action?
Yes, your shield, if you have a shield, it will always be raised.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, there's a few that are... What is United Assault? That looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like some flanking shenanigans. Kind of in the middle.
Ooh, Twin Parry might be good too.
United Assault.
Oh, you just scrolled out of it. At the very bottom.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Just curious.
In countless battles, you've learned you're stronger when you're working alongside your allies. Make a strike. Your strike gains a circumstance bonus to damage rolls equal to the number of other different creatures that damage that target since the end of the target's turn.
Damn.
Maximum of a +4.
4, and we got 5 in the group already with some familiars. Oh, dude.
That ain't bad at all.
That'll be great. It'll be hard for me to remember, but but yeah, I like that.
Up to a +4. That's halfway to getting a +10. That's almost halfway to auto critting.
Hey, we can add that for now. Like I said, chat, there might be some changes. There's some things, but
I just realized I was
and then
talking
scroll
with the
all the way
fucking
down.
thing muted.
Oh,
I'm done. I'm tired. That's fine. Whatever.
Fucking out of
Forget
here.
everything I said. It's fine. I'm gonna go get more water. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourselves.
She said, "I'm out." Go to Twin Parry. I'm curious what that is.
I'm gonna say dual wielding.
Oh, 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Is there not like a regular parry? There probably is.
Steve Perry.
What's quick reversal? That seems interesting too.
It's your flip it, Nimba Flan. Yeah, flip it.
You turn your foes flanking against them with a quick reverse. Make a melee strike with one of the flanking enemies. Make a second strike with the same weapon unarmed against a different enemy that is flanking you. The second strike has the same multi-attack penalty as the initial attack. So you can roll out of being flanked and not be penalized to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it doesn't count against an additional attack. It's just like you get the roll attack.
Fucking dope.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't say it doesn't count against. Oh, it doesn't. No, it does at the end.
Yeah.
It doesn't count towards your multi.
Towards a multi-attack penalty.
Dude,
so.
that's really fucking. That's big.
That's rolling out of trouble and fighting your way out of it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Quick reversal.
You are flipping him a flan, yeah.
Oh, my favorite. Where are we gonna go with archetype?
Yeah, what you doing?
So I haven't seen any of these. So this is
This is where it gets wild, dude.
Oh, there's so many choices. Story-wise, what do you? I guess the way to look at it then, because there's so many choices. Think of this like getting to dual class.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that I'm still having to discuss. So it's like story-wise, there's a couple things that, we're still kind of figuring out. So I'm not, it's tricky to kind of
commit.
I think really commit to something at the moment, but there's so many options. Oh my God. That is crazy. Look at all these options.
And not all of them are dedication. So when you see dedication, dedication locks you in for the next couple of feats that you grab. Then there's other ones that you can take that let you kind of piecemeal in different ways.
The big ones that are fighter orientated, there's the Marshal, the Bounty Hunter, the Cavalier, Viking.
Barb, I guess, too, right? Well, now because of armor, yeah.
Yeah, I could do the dual weapon and then do the two, but like I have a shield currently.
What would fighter dedication give you? Does it literally just give you all the same shit that you already have access to? I gotta imagine.
Yeah. I mean,
I could be a better investigator. Haha! No.
what's a Horizon Walker?
Okay, yeah. No terrain difficulties.
That's just dedicated to training.
You know, that was interesting though, because it did something with follow the expert, which does go in line with your squire background. What did it say it was? That was Horizon.
Lion Blade is espionage.
And this is for
Mummy dedication.
Oh, this is the archetype, right?
Yeah.
Yep. What's a shield marshal do? That's a bunch of Pathfinder lore shit. It doesn't make a bit of fucking sense.
Deleted.
Delete.
I love how quickly you went from
Fun name.
silence to whoa. No.
There is so many, and I
Student of perfection dedication. What?
Is that a Jorno's Supreme Pizza?
Arcane tattoos. Click on Talisman
monk shit.
Dabbler. Because didn't your arcane tattoos have something to do with the talisman and something or other?
It allows me to cast like minimal spells. It just gives me, it's nothing like crazy.
Yeah, so I don't understand. I haven't read enough about the talisman mechanic of Pathfinder, but it seems like it's a material way of getting boons for something.
Here you go. Vampire dedication, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Just fucking knock it out. Fuck us all up.
Could be, bro.
Or zombie.
Zombie.
Zombie. Zombie.
It's in your head.
It's in your head.
Chugging pizza right now.
I'm so jealous. I can't wait
Is
to
it
get dinner.
heart-shaped from Papa John's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, okay.
Piece of the hut.
But still, like for my kids, I got them a fucking heart-shaped one, and then they didn't touch it.
I have to admit this. There was like a strong, probably like 20 minutes that I was like, man, I really kind of want to like hop into Discord chat and be like, hey, here, I want to buy everybody a heart-shaped pizza for tonight and get it sent. But it's just gonna be so much fucking hassle to do that for everybody.
I just didn't want to do dishes.
I
I'm feeding 3 kids. Like,
don't fucking blame you.
2 preteens and a 7-year-old. Like I'm.
I didn't stop eating at that age. I think I woke up eating
Exactly.
and ate all the way until I went to bed.
I know
I'm
this
gonna go
says
get another piece.
trick driver, but I keep seeing truck driver dedication.
I'm dedicated to the long haul of traveling shit between here and there in Faltura. I'll tell you what, right now, you jump in this.
Ran over a frog riding a crocodile, and I feel real sad about
I'm
it.
an expert in bear knives, and I'm proficient with lot lizards.
Yep. I'm a 10 out of 10 on lot lizard pleasure. I'll tell you what right now.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things that, maybe we don't specify yet.
Adam, you're gonna fucking make me work even more.
Yeah, I know. We were supposed to talk about it earlier today.
Yeah, that was
But
your
then radio
problem.
It's
I'm
him and
3
not me.
hours deep.
It's a-
Stop it.
Adam wants to be super coy and choose something you guys don't know. So we're gonna shut it down right now because he's not gonna pick. He wants to hide something. So
My right.
It's my right.
it's my right. It's
It makes for a cool moment later. We give him shit about it now, but it will make for a cool moment later.
Will you say
Whatever, my dog
Make me
wants to
the
go
owner
out
of that,
anyways.
though, RoBear, so I can, I can get the equipment and all that stuff too. So you don't have to.
well,
do it.
now you can pop in there. There is a lot to read. There's a bunch of those choices. You don't know whether you want to go sword and board yet, and you kind of have to know.
Commit.
You kind of have to commit.
You gotta
That's
choose.
where we ran into the problem with radios when we were building him out. We didn't know what we wanted to do. We built a tower shield version at first, and I was like, man, you really want to fucking swing the big sword or the big axe, right? Well, let's do it. Let's figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's more work for you, but this is part
That
of the
is-
joy.
it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
I
Building this
love
stuff
it.
out with you. So
It's hard to do because it's a bunch of fucking reading, and it's a bunch of fucking reading on stream is never a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
But once
But
you're
I had
past
everything else
this,
built out for level 1. I was
You-
like, this,
you did.
this,
You
this,
did
and then
build
you're
out
like,
a
I'm
level
like,
one.
Oh, fuck, I gotta build out all this other stuff and get equipment and stuff still. But we'll figure that out like tomorrow. It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's my fault. I pressured him into it. He told me level 5 a long time ago. I built level 5, and then he tells me level 1, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, we can just do level 1. That's fine.
Like build just a character in general. I was told just this character.
You did it.
you did it.
We
You
did
did the
it.
thing.
We did it.
We built the
Technically, you
general.
got further than I did.
No,
so.
I think we.
Yeah, it's a win.
No.
No.
And I got away scot-free
No.
without having to talk about my character. Bada bing! We'll see you guys! See you at the campaign! Let you all Second, Trebek.
You're lucky I have to be up in 5 hours.